Hello, YouTube. We're back. Enter line, Last Defense Academy. Let us continue. Last we left off... Oh, that's right. Eva died for Kako. And then we have the choice to save or sacrifice. Save or kill, rather, not sacrifice. Ava. We chose to save her because I'm not a monster. And now I have to go to the cafeteria, but Hideko's waiting for me. Interesting. Or at least she's out here. Hey, what's up? Are you only going to breakfast now? You're awfully late. But with everything that happened last night, it took me a while to get to sleep. I see. You know, I'm a little worried about keeping the prisoner so close to Ato. A traitor and an enemy commander could cause a lot of trouble together if they put their minds to it. I expect you to keep a close eye on them, team leader. Before I could answer, Hideko strode briskly away. Great. One more odd job to add to my list. Right? Can't really fast travel to them. Unfortunate.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi. Or should I say afternoon? Hehe, we're really having a late one today. Huh. Good morning, Moko. Where is everyone else? I think they're still asleep. Last night's battle really took it out of them. You look totally fine, though. Guess all that time traveling experience pays off. You don't look too tired yourself. Is that because of your wrestling experience? Wrestling experience? Said that weird. Yeah, I guess I'm no stranger to late night bouts. Gotta be ready to take on any challenger, anytime. This war, though, really sucks, you know? It's gone on way too long. It's only been... Oh, well. You think we could just talk it out with the invaders and end it that way? Talk it out? I know that Veshnes gal tricked us in your future, but she's not around anymore. Not true. Maybe the rest of the invaders aren't so bad. And we've got one in the courtyard we can talk to now. Somehow, I doubt it'll be that easy, but I guess there's no harm in asking her. I'll see what she has to say after I'm done here. That's the spirit. We've got to at least try to resolve all this peacefully. Right, Nigo? Oh, yes, indeed. Quite. I ate a quick breakfast while Moko regaled me with wrestling stories and trivia. When I was done, I headed back to my room. What did they eat, lunch? Or dinner? Talking it out. I never considered that an option before, but with Veshnes gone, who's knows? Our primary goal here is to save the planet from world death, after all, and the invaders are a symptom, not the cause. Even if we can't reach a peaceful resolution, I'm sure the prisoner can tell me something useful. I should go talk to her soon. It's just too bad Ato will be there too. You never know what he's going to do next. Yeah, I was gonna say we have information regarding what happened, but that was the Cult of Takumi route where we learned that, well, I say learn. I guess the characters learn proper that we are the invaders, not necessarily them, and about Futurum and all that, but we knew and got hints from it through other timelines. Also, it makes me wonder with that, obviously it's supposed to be him sleeping. Did they really just grab his sprite and just turn it sideways? I highly doubt they drew a whole portrait of him just like lying down, you know? Ato's asleep? This time of day? Works for me. At least I won't have to worry about him butting in. He's faking it. Now, let's see what she has to say. He's faking it. I don't trust it. Yeah, they definitely just fucking put his head there, just cut off the rest of the body, and just like, there you go. But yeah, he's not sleeping. There's no way. When I approached her cage, the captive commander scurried back a little, keeping a wary eye on me. What is it? What do you want? Don't be scared. I'm not here to hurt you. Your name is Ava, right? Can I talk to you for a minute? About what? This is going to sound weird, but do you think there's any way to end this war, besides our two armies trying to wipe each other out? A way to end the war? If there was, we'd have tried it a long time ago. Huh? We didn't want this war. We didn't want any of this. I hate fighting. Most of us do. For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. We'd been thinking of the invaders as mindless soldiers and weird monsters for so long, and here's one claiming that they hated fighting.
So why did you start this war?
What? Why did you attack us? If you hadn't invaded, we would never have had to fight like this. Hold on a minute. What do you mean invaded? You're the invaders here. This is our home. We're only fighting to stop you from wiping us out. We're trying to protect the Earth. To protect Earth? Sirei, you son of a fucking bitch, man. What's your problem?
Huh? Well, what's going on? Why did you do that? Aren't you two on the same side? I don't understand.
I know it's Sirei. Sirei and Ego, it doesn't matter. Most likely Sirei. Fucking asshole. We're asking too many questions, that's what. We're on day 22, right? How many days we're gonna miss?
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
How long has it been since we've seen this specific scene?
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
Like what, 70 hours ago?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that in some parts of the
storm,
world,
sorry.
Storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous.
I mean, this is nothing new, but I don't like skipping dialogue, sorry.
It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Taki. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Day 23. How long are we out? Only a day. Like half a day, really.
Get preppy, ready to...
It was day 22 afternoon. Another dream about Karawa. The exact same one as last time, too. Feels like something happened before that, though. Was it another dream? It's no good. I can't remember. I feel kind of weird today. I suppose I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. Yep, Ava's not there anymore. And now he's reprogramming her so we can't fucking ask her questions. How convenient. Ato's asleep with his blanket wrapped tight around him. Seems like he's behaving himself for now. I don't trust him. Interesting we can skip Nigo though. Hey Nigo, you asshat. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. How are you feeling today? You're not experiencing any headaches or dizziness, are you? That's oddly specific. I'm fine though. My head's a little fuzzy is all. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, I must get back to my duties. This academy is going to clean itself. Okay, bye. What's up with him? He knows. Either he did it under Sirei's orders or he watched Sirei do it and then like carried us back to our room. No one else is anywhere else, huh? Only 9 people here. Weird. I arrived at the cafeteria and found the others already there. Good morning, Takumi. Morning. You're all here before me, huh? I pretty much slept the whole day yesterday, so I woke up hungry as all heck. Did you sleep through yesterday too, Takumi? Yeah, that's right. I spent the whole day in bed. What are you talking about? You came here and had brunch with me in the afternoon. Huh? I did? You don't remember? Don't our special time together mean so little to you? Maybe he's just tired. I'm still feeling kind of groggy myself. Does that mean you don't remember the power cut either?
Huh?
The power cut? I'll take that as a no. Not that it really matters. It didn't last long anyway. I feel like I could go right back to bed and sleep through the rest of today, too. Honestly, you're all hopeless. If missing your bedtime does this to you, I dread to think how you'll cope when you're faced with real hardship. You sure you're not feeling tired as well? Looks like you forgot something important. Something important? Hinata dashed out of the room with all the force and speed of a cannonball, trying in vain to hide her face with her hands. Takumi, do you know what happened to the prisoner? What do you mean? I went to check on her this morning, but she wasn't in her cage. Huh? I asked Dato, but he just ignored me, repeatedly. Weren't you going to talk to her yesterday? Was she still there then? I spoke to the prisoner yesterday? I don't remember that. If you're looking for the prisoner, Sirei took her to the infirmary. What? Why? Is she sick? He said something about needing her needing emergency treatment. No one's allowed in until they finish. Emergency treatment? What happened to her? Beats me. I'm just repeating what I heard. If she needs surgery, maybe they'll let me help then. Don't tell me she's gonna die right after we went to all that trouble sparing her. Who cares? It's not like she's our friend or anything. Gaku, I had to wash my mouth out with soap for that. Well, if Sirei's taking care of her, we don't need to worry. We can just let him handle it. It's unusual for you to say something like that. Is it? Yeah, it is actually. Has anyone seen Kako or Ima? They're not here today. That's what we're missing. Looks like they're on the outs again. Sheesh, they need to make up and get along already. Siblings fighting storylines are so last century. What's next? A ladder match without a flaming table full of barbed wire? This isn't wrestling. You can't just book a reconciliation and expect it to happen instantly. It's going to be a problem if they keep fighting, though. You're right. I ate a little breakfast and made polite conversation for a while, then headed back to my room to think about everything. Sirius taking care of the prisoner, so I should just focus on Kako and Ima. If they can't cooperate, it's going to be a problem for all of us. There has to be something I can do. Well, gift time. I was raising up Tsubasa, so that's who it was. Because she's going to die next to the next route. Yeah, that's what it was. Toolkit. Tsubasa likes toolkits. It's under category. Yeah, because I'm gonna have to pick her route where she dies, so get her to max, and then that route I can do Kyoshika. Also, I read one of the comments on my YouTube video mentioned I was talking about the distorted noise again from the, I believe it was was it the killing game route? No, I think it was the mystery route. Regardless, the route where like the sound was distorted from the battle cutscene where we transform and then we jump out and it's like all weird and like sinister. He said there's a reason for it, or at least speculation, and I think that has to do with the gi. Like that's what it controls because it's in our head.
What we'll do after we get out of here? I have. There's a ton of stuff I want to do. Eat dessert with my friends, sing some karaoke together, go shopping, go to a hot spring with my family. I mean, we deserve a little fun after fighting so hard for mankind, right? Maybe they'll even give us cars. No, wait. I'll upgrade the equipment at the workshop. I'll invent a next-generation car that can move on land, through water, and in the air. Then we can fly around and go wherever we want. A vehicle like that should be a piece of cake for artificial satellite technology. Just thinking about it is making my heart beat faster. I can't wait to get started! Uh-oh. I'm rambling on about my niche interests again. Sorry for making you listen to that.
I don't mind. I like it when people are passionate about something and they talk about it. I like listening. But yeah, the point being was, my theory on that, if there was a reason for it, I don't know if it's stated later or if that's still just speculation, but my guess would be that it's because of the gi in our head that's distorting the sound and how we perceive things. That's just a theory, a game. It's that time again. Guess I'll rest up for tomorrow. Before I could get to my bed, something stopped me in my tracks. My chest started to feel warm, like my blood was pulsing through me more violently than before. It was the sensation I'd felt before, and I knew what it meant. Is that you? You're there, aren't you?
How did you know? I just kind of sensed you. Maybe it's my hemo-anima reacting to you. It's been a while. I heard making the bomb really tired you out, though. Is that why you haven't appeared since then?
That's part of it. But Sirei said I shouldn't come see you anymore.
But you're here now. Are you sure you won't get in trouble?
Maybe. But there's something that's been bothering me. I wanted to talk to you about it.
Ah.
Oh, what is it? You know that Sirei took the prisoner to the infirmary, right? Yeah, apparently she needed some kind of emergency treatment. Even if that's true, so far as I know, there isn't anything in there that's used to treat the sick or injured. There's just the Revive-O-Matic, which only works after someone's dead. So why did Sirei choose to take her there, of all places?
Ah.
I don't get it. What's there to worry about? Sirei's behavior concerns me. I think he's doing something in secret. Something you might not like. Really? Sirei? No, that can't be right. Sirei always has our best interests in mind. Yep, we got brainwashed. If he really is doing something behind our backs, I'm sure he has a good reason for it. Huh? In fact, he's probably doing this so we won't have to worry about whatever it is. He's our commanding officer. We should trust him.
Huh?
Right. Well, if you're okay with it, I guess it's fine. More importantly, I'm sorry I haven't come up with a name for you yet.
Huh?
I really want to introduce you to everyone first, but with Sirei so against it, that might be kind of hard. That's too bad. I really like the chance to spend some time with all of you. At least once. I should get going. Sorry to bother you so late. With a strangely sorrowful look on his face, the ghost boy disappeared into thin air. Huh. I don't know why, but I feel kind of guilty. I get that he wants to be a real member of the team, but if Sirei forbids it, then... If Sirei forbids it... And so the curtain fell on my 23rd day at Last Defense Academy for the second time. Yeah, Sirei, that fucking asshole.
Be ready.
Well, guess I should get up. Just as I was beginning my morning routine. It's raining. Not too often Not too often we get free time during rainy days. So I'm assuming there's no free time. Who's that? Someone else wanting advice? I've been dealing with a lot ever since I became team leader. Wondered who it would be this time. Sure enough, one of my friends was waiting for me at the door, but I was surprised when I saw who it was. Kako. Called it! Let's go! I have a good intuition for this. Kako. Takumi, may I talk to you for a little while? Oh, sure. Come in. Make yourself comfortable. Thank you. With a timid little bow, Kako shuffled in. I closed the door behind her. So, what's been going on with you? We missed you at breakfast the last few days. I don't know how to feel anymore. Is this about you and Ima? Until we came here, I always had to do whatever my dear brother told me. I thought this was my big chance to change that. I wanted to get stronger, to finally stand on my own 2 feet, as my own person. The more actual experience I got, that feeling kept getting more and more intense. And that's why you started getting frustrated at Ima for treating you like a little kid. I just found everything he did so annoying, so I might have been meaner toward him than he deserved. Sounds like teenage rebellion, or something like it. We've all been there. But, even with the way I treated him, my dear brother didn't hesitate to sacrifice himself for me. I don't understand it. Why would he go that far? He just cares about you that much. It was the same in my timeline. Really? I know you feel the same about him. You probably just haven't noticed it yet. How can you be so sure? Because I saw how you acted when you lost him.
Come on, Ima! Brother dearest! I'm begging you! Open your eyes! You think you can kill my brother and then just run your filthy mouth? Just die already!
In my future, when Ima died, you were absolutely devastated. If that version of you could see you now, what do you think she'd say? There's still time, Kako. It's not too late for you to make up with Ima. You don't have to go back to the way things were before. You can build a new dynamic with him that works for both of you. but I don't even know how to make up. We've never really fought before. Tell him how you feel. Be completely honest, like you were with me just now. Tell him how I feel? All right, I'll try. I need to go think about this. As Kako left my room, her expression was still pretty cryptic. I couldn't be sure if I'd really helped her or not. I hope they figure this out. If things stay like this, neither of them will be happy. Oh, right, breakfast. I almost forgot. I should head to the cafeteria. Wait, Eito. I need to check on Eito. Fuck. By the time I got to the cafeteria, most of the others were finishing up and getting ready to leave. With one notable exception. Kako sat alone, casting furtive glances out the door. Is she waiting for Ima? Come to think of it, Shoma's not here either. I wonder what's keeping him. No sooner had the thought crossed my mind than I heard hurried footsteps in the hallway outside, and the door flew open.
Everyone, come quick! It's an emergency!
What's up, Shoma? You're all flushed and out of breath. It's so cute. It's Eito. He's gone. What? Wait, what? What do you mean, gone? I don't know. There's no time to waste. Let's go to the courtyard and investigate for ourselves. Right. We all got to our feet and charged out of the cafeteria. Uh-oh. Big yikes. Is Ima dead? Ima might be dead because of Eito. Oh my, thank goodness you're here. It's awful. Simply terrible. Quit your whining and tell us what happened. Well, I mean to say, just look over there. Can I talk to anyone? Nope. Eito is gone? What's going on here? Why is the cage door wide open? I came here this morning before breakfast to check if the prisoner was back yet. She wasn't in her cage, so I thought I'd clean it up for her while she was gone. That's when I realized Eito had been lying in exactly the same position for the past few days. It wasn't even him, it was a fake. I just assumed he was sleeping, but it seemed weird for him to be so unresponsive. So Mr. Ginzaki reported the matter to me. And what did you do about it? First, I investigated the cage itself. And it turned out the lock had already been forced open. Oh, I got such a chill running down my spine. The lock had been disguised to not look broken, though. Probably so we wouldn't realize what had happened. So Eito escaped even earlier? I think so. He'd balled up some blankets and things to make it look like he was still in bed. By the time we checked inside the cage, he was long gone. That's such a classic criminal escape from the cell trick. I never really talked to him myself, but this Eito guy's bad news, right? How did he break the lock in the first place? Don't these cages disable the prisoner's hemoanima? I think he must have taken advantage of the blackout. The one 2 days ago. Oh, right. I didn't notice it myself, but you said the power went out for a while. The equipment that disrupts hemoanima would have stopped functioning, giving him the opportunity to escape. How long would the power have to be out step one, for you have to notice it. Step two, you would have to have an infuser on you to break it. I'm assuming we don't let Eito keep an infuser on him. Because I would assume that would be the only way to break out of it, unless you tell me he brute forced it with his strength, which is impressive. Oh, they said he could. That's right. I think it was the other route, right? They mentioned that he could, if you do enough strong enough impact to your own heart, you can jumpstart it yourself. So he probably did that. It's more so at this point than the reaction time of, oh, power's out? Well, let me fucking try right now, just out of fucking nowhere. Because almost every other time the power goes out, it's like a few seconds, right? That's impressive. Unless obviously, you know, it's just like storytelling where it's for us, it's a few seconds, but then maybe it's like a minute. Anyways. So that's what he got out? Wait a minute. Even if his powers weren't being suppressed anymore, how did you break the lock without his infuser? The infuser is just a catalyst. The power itself is already inside of you. Something like, say, a strong impact direct to your heart might be enough to bring it out. Although even then, success wouldn't be guaranteed. But that means Eito would have had to risk killing himself just for a chance to escape. No, I know him. That's a risk he'd be willing to take. Anyway, let's hurry and search the school. We have to find him. But he escaped days ago. He could be miles away by now. We can't just let him roam free. There's no telling what he might do. Based on what you've told us about him, you're probably right.
Hey!
In my future, he sabotaged our entire mission. Everything we did here was for nothing, thanks to him. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him. But we've got to find him first.
A body has been discovered.
You can't say that! What the fuck? Can you copyright catchphrases? I'm pretty sure you can, but I think it'd have to be big enough, right? I don't know. A body?
Oh.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're not doing that this time. Get to searching. He must still be around here somewhere. Yeah, we were just going to before you were interrupted. To think you used the power outage to escape and roam free again. What a pickle. You should have killed him when you had the chance, Sumino. This is where your mercy has gotten you. Dickhead. Mr. Alski must have taken advantage of the blackout a few days ago. The equipment that disrupts Himonema would have stopped functioning, giving him the opportunity to escape. Bet Ato's got some nerve trying to escape from us. We'll see how smart he is after I give him my patented Mojito Brain Buster. One of the rare moments where I can talk to people. You said Ato wants to, like, destroy all of humanity, right? We can't let someone like that run around on his own. What was Ato thinking? Even if he got away from the school, there's nowhere out there for him to go. Damn it. If he really got out of his cage 2 days ago, he could be anywhere by now. Ato has become quite a problem for all of us. What do you propose we do now, team leader? I don't fucking know. A direct impact to the heart can activate Hemo Anima without an infuser? Who would be crazy enough to even try that? Literally Ato. You should have killed Ato when you had the chance. What was the point of keeping him alive if he wasn't going to be useful anyway? Well, because that's just straight up murder, to be fair. Ato balled up some blankets and things to make it look like he was still in bed. It was all a trick so we wouldn't notice he'd escape. Ato escaping is causing this much of a panic. It really must be as bad as you say. Yeah, Ima's probably dead because of him. Either that or taken hostage. Sirei, do you have any idea where Ato could have gone? Beats me. I've been shut up in the infirmary the whole time. I can tell you one thing, though. One of the fire extinguishers in the entrance hall has been replaced with a dummy replica. A replica? Must have come from the Gift-O-Matic. It's only paper mache, but at a glance, it's surprisingly convincing. I can only assume Outski put it there himself and made off with the real one. That would mean he's no longer on school grounds. I know I wouldn't want to stick around if I was in his shoes. Not much point in escaping if you're just going to be locked up again. Well, at least we know he's not lurking around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Don't let your guard down. He could come back and kill you in your sleep anytime. His defect has given him a deep-seated hatred of humanity. He's not about to change his way so easily. Well, that's just great. Of all the wild cards to have on the loose.
Hey.
Bet you wish you'd listened to me when I told you to kill him, huh? Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't our captive commander escape in your timeline, Takumi?
Hey!
Yeah. It turned out Ato let her go. And she didn't just escape. She kidnapped Ima and took him with her, yes? Isn't there a chance that the same thing happened this time? What? Out of all of us, Kako looked the most disturbed by this idea. Come to think of it, I haven't seen Ima for a couple of days now. I'll go check on him. He's not in his room. Huh? I went to see him before breakfast. I wanted to talk to him about something. The door to his room was open, but there was nobody inside. You don't think that crazy bastard took off with him? Ima was kidnapped again? By Ato this time? Then what are we waiting for? We have to go rescue him, now! We don't even know where they are. If you won't save my dear brother, I will. I'll go by myself if I have to. You can't do that, it's too dangerous. I have to. If anything happens to him, Kako. I said so many mean things to him, and I still haven't apologized. He's always protected me, and I haven't done anything to repay him. I know he can be intense and a little goofy at sometimes, but he's my dear brother. He's the most important person in the world to me.
So if he's in danger, I have to do something about it. Isn't that what we're doing here? Protecting the people who matter most to us?
Forgive me for interrupting. What is it? Can't you see we're having a moment here? I know, but, well, look over there. Sorry, I couldn't find a good moment to butt in. Huh? Brother Dearest? Hey, Sister Dearest. Is it me, or has it been a while? Where have you been? We thought you went missing. You were in your room, and I haven't seen you in days. I've been outside, mostly. Outside the school. What's still inside the wall? Huh? What have you been doing out there? Out here? Thinking, mostly. It's always been my mission in life to keep my dear sister safe, but I realize now that I've been too dependent on her, too. What? I wanted some time alone to really think about this. To find myself, if you will. I even camped out at night. I didn't want any interruptions. You were right outside this whole time? That's right, and I came to a very important conclusion. It seems to me, if you really care about someone, you have to be prepared for them to change and grow as a person. Now that I've realized that, I think I could be a better brother to you than ever. Brother Dearest. Anyway, I was just getting hungry when I found you all here. And what a commotion. I never expected to come back to this kind of reaction. I've been worried sick about you. You could have at least told someone where you were going. Oh, but I did. I believe my exact words were, I want to be alone for a while. Let everyone know I'm going to be camping outside for a few days. Who exactly did you tell that to? Nigo, of course. Oh my goodness, you did! I completely forgot. What? For real? The truth is, I actually remembered it about halfway through your discussion, but gonna find a good time to bring it up. I thought perhaps I should just stay quiet and hope it will work out. I'm so sorry. You've been shockingly useless in the past, but this really takes the cake. You're not even any as good as a message board. Personally, I'm glad Nigo forgot. I might never have heard your honest, unfiltered feelings about me otherwise. What? How long were you listening? From when the theory of me getting kidnapped came up. So you basically heard everything. When you said I was the most important person in the world to you, it was all I could do to stop myself from bursting into tears of joy. And your determination to rescue me shows just how much you've grown since we got here. I guess. See, Kako? I told you complete honesty was the way to go. This isn't exactly what I had in mind, but you still managed to make up with Ima, right? Yeah. This works out great for me, too. It's been hard being apart from you for so long. That said, things are going to be different from now on. We're going to have a much more equal relationship. I'm done being overprotective and over-reliant on you, Sister Dearest. Brother Dearest. You should stop calling me that, too. I may be your older brother, but we were born at the same time. Let's just call each other by our names. Okay, Kako? Right, let's do that, Ima. Alright, what genius decided to smoke jerky out here? That stuff's murder on my sinuses. Such a tough guy, you sure do cry a lot. We left Kako and Ima in the courtyard. After everything that had happened, they deserved a little privacy. With nothing else much to do, we went back to our rooms. What do you mean nothing else much? Look for Ato! What the fuck are you talking about? I'm glad the twins patched things up, but there's still one unsolved problem. Where did Ato go? What would he even do outside the school? And with no infuser? Well, whatever he's planning, it's not going to work. I'll do whatever it takes to stop him ruining things again. It won't turn out like it did before. I won't let him. Check under your bed. I was getting pretty worked up. Decided to stay in my room for a while and try to calm myself down. Before I knew it, night had fallen. Okay. What the? The nighttime announcement cut off halfway through. My room was plunged into darkness. Is it an attack? Did the invaders cut the power? Well, before I could do anything. See, that was like, from the moment you have the realization, you have these thoughts, that's probably like 10, 20 seconds most. The fact that Ato broke out of the cage and determined to do all that, even knowing about Hema Anima to even restart your heart as such, he's smart enough to probably deduce that. Still, that's impressive. The lights are back on. What was that just now?
This is an administrative announcement. The power cut just now was caused by a little experiment that got out of hand. There is no cause for alarm. Actually, the heaters in some of your rooms might be out for the rest of the night. Nigo will tell you all about it in the morning. In the meantime, be sure to wrap up warm. That is all. Good night, troops.
Does that mean it's fall or winter when we get here? Because why would you need heaters on at night? I live in Florida, so it's hot like all year round, right? So you never need a heater like ever, really. So it makes me wonder. Power cut, another one? What kind of experiment could cause something like that? It does feel a little colder in here than usual. Just in case, I put an extra blanket on my bed before I went to sleep that night. Interesting, we're getting Katawa flashbacks again.
Speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
Well, we've seen these before, so I know I didn't skip the other one, but I lied. I'm gonna skip them because if you're watching this far, you probably seen the first timeline like 80 hours ago or so. Get over it.
I'm sorry. You gotta.
You really?
Of course.
Yeah, this is pretty sure all the same. I just don't know why it is.
Well.
Yeah, he stood her up, wants to say the promise thing, no matter what.
Whatever happened.
Yep.
Thank. No.
You mean?
Of course. Just put your. If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Yeah, how cryptic.
Huh?
If I forgot about.
What are you?
I'm just kidding. It's just a prank. Thought it would be different this time around. It was not.
Get preppy, ready.
I dreamed about Katawa again. I should have let it bother me. It really was cold last night. Feels like the heat's back on now, though.
Huh?
Guess I'll go to the cafeteria like normal. Huh. Cafeteria was looking a lot less busy than usual. There were only 2 other people here, along with Sirei and Nigo. Hey, good to see you, team leader. I knew you wouldn't let us down. I told you that old saying about was a bunch of bull. I mean, this is the team leader we're talking about now. Sumino may be your leader and a time traveler, but that doesn't necessarily exclude him. What are you guys talking about? Everyone apart from you 3 is laid up with a bad cold. Cold?
Hey.
You know what they say about people who don't catch colds, right? But wasn't that a thing in your part of the complex? It was a thing, all right. Idiots never catch colds. And they try to put me in that category. Ha. 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 Considering the other 2, yeah, I get it. Although with this lineup, I can hardly blame them for coming to that conclusion. Good morning. Wow, there's not a lot of us here today, huh? Zoe, am I glad to see you? Why? Did something happen? Not exactly. It's more like your being here helps to prove a point. Yeah, if Kitty Fuji's okay, I guess it's not 100% accurate. Where's everyone else? Apparently they're taking a sick day. Judging by their symptoms, something more serious than a common cold. I mean, it's a disease that mutates and evolves so rapidly that humanity has never found a cure for it, but an uncommon cold doesn't roll off the tongue so easily. Huh, I never put any thought into that. Huh. Why is that? At any rate, they're probably not in any serious danger. I don't like the sound of that probably. Probably said that weird. It's because of that power outage, right? It was really cold last night. Do we have any cold medicine here they could use? Colds are caused by viruses, you see, which require specific targeted treatments. And since you're the first humans to inhabit this region in hundreds of years, we have next to no data on whatever viruses exist here. That ain't no excuse. It'll be your fault if we gotta fight the next battle with just the 4 of us. Eek, you're right. I'm so sorry. If you don't want to wait for the others to recover on their own, you could just develop some new antiviral drugs yourself.
Huh?
What? Really? But how would we do that? We use the biolab, of course. It's got equipment to deal with just a situation as this. With that, we can whip up something to cure any infection. That sounds good, but how would it work exactly? First, you'll have to venture outside and collect the proper ingredients. Once you have what we need, the machines and I will do the rest. I must warn you though, I'm no expert, so I might get it wrong on my first try. You'd better not. I'm sorry. I'll do my best, I assure you. Sounds like you've got it all figured out. I've got other things I need to attend to, so I'll leave this matter in your hands. Do those other things involve the prisoner? Are you trying so hard to save her anyway? Just wait and see. If the treatment goes well, it'll be good news for all of us. Great, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. We can trust Sirei to handle the prisoner. That way we can focus on the medicine. Huh? Well, I guess. If you really want to fix everyone's colds quickly, you'll probably want to do it within the next 3 days. My little experiment should be finished by then, too. Huh? 3 days. Okay, that sounds doable. We should get started right now since we'll want to cure everyone before the next attack. Good idea. The sooner we get this done, the better. We finished up our breakfast and made our way to the entrance hall. I was gonna say exchange, I don't know why. Is everybody ready? In that case, allow me to go over the medicine making process one more time. The ingredients I'll need to make the special medicine are special grade medicinal herbs, energy drinks, and supplements. It might be difficult to gather them all in one day, so just go at your own pace. Seriously, we're racing against time here. We'll go as fast as we can. Yeah, we need to help our friends get better. Okay then, bon voyage. I'll be in the biolab waiting on the edge of my seat for your return. I hope you fall. Well, that was unnecessary. Making special medicine. You'll be exploring to find the ingredients for the special medicine. Going back to the school or your party getting wiped out will result in the mission automatically ending. If you're able to visit all of the locations while exploring, you'll increase your chances of successfully creating the medicine. Wait, you can fail? You have 3 days to finish. Even though failing won't impede your progress, try to finish exploring within the given time frame. Okay. But I can skip that, no? So it doesn't really matter. Weird on this timeline, we get that dialogue when, I forget which timeline it was, where we had to like build the fucking, it was the comedy route, wasn't it? Where we got all those materials and Sirei built that giant fuck ass robot that like failed immediately. That's all the ingredients. Let's go get these to Nigo. After gathering all the ingredients, we returned to the campus and headed to the biolab where Nigo was waiting for us. Good job gathering up the ingredients. Now leave the rest to me. Huh? Yeah, we're counting on you. Good luck with the wonder drug, Nigo. Don't you fuck this up. Leave it to me. It's my time to shine. Okay, here goes nothing. Let the drug making commence. This is a fucking minigame? What? What the fuck was the last time we had any kind of minigame that wasn't just combat or visual novel or anything, really? The last time was what? Persuasions? What the fuck? A roulette will decide whether or not the special medicine is completed. Spin and stop the wheel by pressing X. If you complete the special medicine, the story will progress. If you fail, you can try exploring again so long as you are within the time limit. You can increase the chances of a successful roulette spin by completing explorations. What's the point of this? Okay. Oh, okay. I thought by pressing X, it would stop immediately. What's the... What? Sure, man. Whatever. We've done it. One batch of special issue super targeted cold medicine ready to go. Phew, we actually managed it. Now we just gotta give it to the others. Let's split up. We'll get it done faster that way. Jeez, this is so much work. They better appreciate everything we're doing for them. Sure they will. Come on, let's go. We distributed the medicine to our sick allies. Sometime later. Day 26. Day 27. Oh, because we have the 3 days. I was gonna say, it's like, why the fuck are we wasting time? Everyone's feeling better. We all got together in the cafeteria. Why is Kako by herself? Thanks again, guys. It's been a while since I had a cold that bad. That medicine you gave us really did the trick. I'm very grateful. You better be. Getting all that stuff wasn't easy. It's a good thing some of us weren't affected. What is it they say about people who don't catch colds again? That old saying's a little pull. If it was true, Nozomi would have got sick too. I wish you wouldn't keep using me as a point of evidence. At any rate, I'm glad you're all better now. And the best way to show your gratitude is to work even harder to keep the school safe. Right. Let's all just do our best. As we were talking, one figure broke off from the group to approach me. Takumi? What is it, Kako? Thank you for the medicine, but also, while I was sick, I had a vision. Huh? What? Sometime in the future, Gaku will be placed in grave danger. What? Gaku? If we lose him, the path to the truth will be forever closed to us. Please bear that in mind. If you want to know the truth, Gaku has to survive. No matter how much of a sleazeball perv he may be, if we lose him, we'll never find out the truth. Ouch. I don't think you needed to go that hard on him. That's all I could get from this vision. I thought you should know about it. Honestly, I hope this one doesn't come true. Kako wandered away, still looking a little uneasy. That prophecy had put a bit of a damper on the mood. I returned to my room to think things over for a while. To be fair, it's only our mood, not like the mood of the room, to be fair. Like, she didn't tell everyone, she told us. Why Gaku?
Get a transfer. Brush your...
Yeah, that's just Ava. A transfer student? Does that mean we're getting a new team member? Did they send this someone from the artificial satellite or what? Only one way to find out. Should go to the cafeteria. Interesting, Nozomi. It's been a few days now since Eito escaped. I wonder where he is now. It can't be easy surviving out there all on his own. You don't think he's come back, do you? That he's this transfer student Sirei mentioned. After everything that's happened, I can't believe he'd come back to our side that easily. Well, I guess we'll find out once we get to the cafeteria. We sure will. No one else on about? Is everyone here? No! Just look at that burning anticipation in your eyes. I'm sweating up a storm here. Shut the hell up. That doobie voice of yours is giving me a migraine. So who's this transfer student we're getting? Don't tell me you. Hey, no spoilers. Keep your theories to yourself. Game theory! Hey, hurry up and tell us already. Oh, you're also impatient. All right, have it your way. Allow me to introduce the newest member of our special defense unit. Come on in. At Sirei signal, the door opened and Nigo entered, leading the transfer student by the hand. Here she is.
I am pleased to meet you. I mean, it's nice to see you again. My name is Ava. I look forward to working with you.
It was the commander, but she looked different. There's no trace of the fearful, nervous temperament she had the last time I saw her. In fact, she wasn't showing much emotion at all anymore. Her voice sounded dispassionate, like she wasn't completely aware of what was going on. I will do my best to become a useful and reliable member of the Special Defense Unit. Let's all kill lots of invaders together. Huh? Wait a minute. Ava? What are you saying?
Huh?
Those are your allies you're talking about, you know. Not anymore. I will kill them. I will benefit this team any way I can. You can't be serious. What if she's just saying that so she can betray us later? That'll never happen. She belongs to us now. What do you mean? I am your soldier, your property. You may use me however you wish. Is this for real? I will do whatever you say. I will obey any order. I belong to the Special Defense Unit now. I am yours to use as you see fit. Sirei, what did you do to her? Don't look at me like that. I just persuaded her that we're fighting for a worthy cause here. Ain't no way that's all you did. She's like a completely different person now. This wouldn't have something to do with that experiment you were performing a few nights ago, would it? Oh, that was just a little something to deal with something we'd be needing to do something about. Too many somethings. I have no idea what you're talking about anymore.
Yeah.
The point is, she's had a change of heart and genuinely wants to fight on our side now. Isn't that right, Ava? Yes, I will fight for you. You may use me however you wish. I will obey any order. I will do anything you tell me. When you say anything, you don't really mean. What if he told you to strip naked right here and now?
Understood.
Oh. Huh? Gaku. Okay. This is technically Konada's fault. She said it, not Gaku. Yeah. Without a moment's hesitation, Ava began unfastening the buttons on her top. Happened so quickly, none of us could react until it was almost too late.
No! No! This will never do! Stop it at once!
Shut the fuck up!
What are you doing, Ava?
I was told to remove my clothes. I belong to you. I will do whatever you tell me. Use me however you see fit.
Please, just put them back on.
You're ordering me to wear clothes. Understood.
Her voice was still totally impassive. Ava got dressed again. Well, what the hell were you thinking? You can't just strip off out of nowhere like that. I only did as I was ordered. All the boys, line up against the back wall. I'm giving you a body avalanche to erase your memories of what you just saw. That'll just kill us. Maybe I overdid that one thing in the thing with the thing. I'll ask you again. What did you do to this girl? Like I said, I persuaded her. As for what kind of persuasion techniques I used, that's my business. Just be happy you have a strong, dependable new ally. I want you all to work hard to keep the school safe. Yes, I will kill many, many invaders. You'll really do anything we say? Like you did just now? Or maybe even... For shame, Mr. Maruko. You mustn't make Miss Ava do anything indecent. Yeah, if you try anything funny, I'll fracture your skull with a fighting spirit-infused chop. By the time you know what's happening, you'll already be dead. Quite. At any rate, I'll be acting as support for Miss Ava while she settles in. The last thing we want is for her presence to disrupt our team's sense of harmony and togetherness. Where's she going to sleep? Are you going to put her in Miss Amamiya's old room? Or Miss Magadori's, perhaps? Absolutely not. I'm not having their space defiled by giving it to some invader. Just put her back in the cage. That's good enough for the likes of her. Isn't that a little cruel, though? What do you say, Ava? You're ordering me to remain on standby until the next battle. Understood. So compliant. It's going to be fun having her around. Well then, I suppose I should escort her back to the courtyard. Nigo took Ava's hand and led her away before anyone could give her any more strange orders. What the fuck is up with you, dude? You all play nice with the transfer student now. I don't want any of you making her feel like she's not welcome.
Hey.
That's all from me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye. With that, Sirei disappeared, leaving us to think over this new situation on our own. There's no way a little persuasion was enough to make Ava start behaving so differently. Is this really okay? If Sirei handled it, it's probably fine. She'll definitely be a good asset to the team. Right. There's no problem here. Now, what should I do for the rest of the day? I've got to be ready for the next attack when it comes. I had the thought, is the point with keeping Gaku alive and us following Sirei's orders because we got brainwashed going to conflict, and that's going to cause a decision to make? Whether we reinforce the Sirei brainwashing or keeping Gaku alive. It's probably what's going to happen if I had to guess. Still got plenty of materials, but it is winding down. And Eito's gone too. I got fucked again. Damn it. I need to raise Eito's bond, but he's not here. So with that, I guess I raise up Kako's next. Because if Eito's not here for lore, then I might as well go the rest of the girls. Because why not? And then Kyoshika and Danami are dead, so probably after Kako would be what's it called? Kudara.
Well,
Just like that, another day's over. We need to be on guard against the next attack, of course, but that's not the only reason we have to be careful. Eito's still out there somewhere, and he's bound to be planning something. Whatever it is, I'll stop him. I won't let it turn out like before. When the time comes, I'll be ready. I didn't sleep well that night. Eito's deranged smile kept rising up in my mind to torment me, even in my dreams.
be ready.
I'm exhausted. Feels like I barely slept at all. Guess I better go to the cafeteria, though. I also had a thought. Like a Hail Mary of a theory. Is because I mentioned how going to save second to last Defense Academy, what's it called, causes this big split. Reveal your secret. Oh, we still have to choose not to reveal our secret of a time traveler. And then save which school, yeah. which causes this huge of a split. Part of me wonders if there's no timeline where there's a perfect route where nobody dies, and we only get the true timeline, and it will be like not even connected to anything. It would just be like all the way either to the bottom or top after going through every single other ending, and then more of a genetic field bullshit where we recall all timelines at once. Makes me wonder if like essentially if the true timeline is not connected to anything, it's just completely off on its own. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Hey guys, you on your way to the cafeteria? Yes, but we just happen to meet each other out here. We don't sleep together or anything. Of course we don't. We got separate rooms here, and besides, we're too old for that. This arrangement's hard on me though. It was so much easier to relax when I had my dear sister to cuddle up against. Shut up. I'm going ahead. Kako, come on, wait for me. At least those two are getting along again. Anyone else out and about? No. When I got to the cafeteria, I found it wrapped in a tense, awkward atmosphere. Ava was set apart from the rest of the group. No one spoke, but they were clearly keeping a wary eye on her. What's the matter, everyone? Why the long faces? I know we're in an extreme situation here, but that doesn't mean we can't relax in our downtime. How are we supposed to relax when we have to share our space with the enemy? There's an enemy here? Where? I will kill them immediately. We're talking about you, you dead-eyed imbecile. Oh, you mustn't bully Miss Ava like this. She's a full-fledged member of our team now. Yes, I belong to you. Use me however you wish. Well, if you insist. I mean, if you'll do anything, then. Be very careful about what you say next, Gaku. I'm with them on this. There's no telling when she might snap and turn on us. Perhaps you could tell us why you want to fight for us. How exactly did Sirei persuade you to join our side? I don't know. Huh? How can you not know? It was your decision, wasn't it? I am here to kill the invaders. I will kill as many as you want, as many as it takes. That doesn't really tell us anything. All you need to know is that Miss Ava is completely loyal to us. Both I and the Honorable Sirei can guarantee it. Where is Sirei today? I'd rather hear this from him. He is, indisposed. He has an important meeting to attend. A meeting? You mean with the people on the satellite? I don't know too much about it myself, but it seems he's making an interim report on our progress so far. I hope he tells him to send us some more soldiers. Maybe he can ask if we can talk to our families too? Even just for a little bit. I'm afraid that won't be possible. We can't risk leaking sensitive information about the war. As for getting backup, that's out of the question as well. The 15 of you that we sent here are the only ones who can use a hemoanima. That's why Miss Ava is such a big get for us. Her powers will be just as effective on the enemy as yours. Are you sure it's okay to do that? Didn't they used to be your friends? They are my enemies now. I will kill them. Works for me. I said you're on our side now. Maybe you can tell us more about the invaders. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I've got so many questions. For starters, why can you commanders use hemoanima? What exactly is this power? What even are you for that matter? Are you really something spawned by world death? And if that's the case, why do you look just like humans? Why are you trying to wipe us out? Come on, speak up. That's an order. I'm sorry. I don't know. Huh? I don't know any of that. I cannot answer your questions.
I am sorry. I don't know.
Ava, you're crying. What's wrong?
I don't know. I don't know anything. I can't tell you anything. I don't know anything. I'm sorry.
What the heck is going on here? What did that Sirei bastard do to you? It seems Miss Ava is a little out of sorts. It can be stressful adjusting to a new environment, you know. Let's just leave her be for now. Come along, Miss Ava. Cutting the conversation short, Nigo hurried away, Ava following meekly behind him. The rest of us finished breakfast, still feeling awkward and tense, before going back to our rooms. That was weird. What is going on with Ava? No matter how you look at it, this isn't normal. It's like she's missing whole parts of herself. Are we really doing the right thing? But Sirei did this, so it can't be wrong, right? I need something to take my mind off all this. What should I do today? Give Tsubasa more gifts so I can finish up her bond rank. Which, in theory, this should be the last one. And then after that, Kako.
Is this...
Yep. Hell yeah.
Takumi, do you have a girlfriend?
I do not.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just... I'd like some advice on how to get a boyfriend. Some of my friends have started dating guys lately. It never seemed like something I'd want to do, but now I do feel a little envious of them when they talk about it. Being in love sounds like so much fun. The thing is, I don't think I could ever have a relationship with someone my own age.
Huh.
I wear clothes that I can move around in comfortably, but boys are always giving me lewd looks. Then they approach me, thinking I'm easy because of the way I dress. So, I definitely go for someone older. Someone who sees beyond that kind of stuff. Someone who'd comfort me when I throw up because of nerves. Oh, and he has to understand machinery. Or better yet, someone who can tinker with machines with me.
Deal.
But where am I gonna ever find someone like that? If you know someone, you have to introduce us, okay? If I can't find someone like that, though, I guess I can settle for you. Nah! Just kidding.
Unless? You're supposed to say unless there. You missed part of the script. Also, we already got together in a timeline, to be fair. What the hell does Kako like besides the scooter? It's a good question. Knowledge books, huh? That's all I have? Book? Whoops. Books and knowledge. Cool. Literally can't. Rad. What's the other thing? That was actually there? Detective merch. I know you can make the scooter. You know, I didn't look. Could it be accessories or items? Whoops, god damn it. Fuck it, I'll just look for it this way. Detective merch. 15 of everything, huh? That's a little annoying. Can I make the scooter again? Scooter. Yeah, to make it for the story, so I would assume I can still make it. There it is. 5, 5, and 50. Don't have a lot to work with, though. Oh well. Fuck it.
Oh!
You will then.
It's getting late already. The days sure have been going fast. Still worried about Ava and Ato. Not to mention the next attack, whenever that might be. Here I thought defeating Vashnes was supposed to make things easier. Thinking about everything I've done up until now, did I make the right choices? Am I still on track to give everyone a happy ending? Well, not everyone. I've already lost 2 of my friends. I can't start dwelling on the past again. I have to keep moving forward. I have to see this through, all the way to day 100. I forced my thoughts away from the mistakes I'd made and tried my best to clear my mind and go to sleep. Day 30.
Get down. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, all the cabs are unlocked. Should go to the cafeteria. Hopefully things will be a little less awkward today. There's a lot of people outside of the room now. Like almost every day. Day 30. You still got a heck of a long way to go. I could be at home right now, exploring uncharted territory on my family's estate with a custom-built tank. Uncharted territory? In our own backyard? I suppose it's not all bad, though. Coming here did mean I made some real friends. Wow, never thought I'd see the day when you'd say something so nice. Did somebody say something? I'm afraid my hearing is far too refined to pick up on anything coming from households with an income below 6 figures. It must have been my imagination. Well, I can't stand here talking to myself all day. Off to the cafeteria. Maybe I should have just left her alone. No one else out and about. I tensed up as I opened the door to the cafeteria, but to my surprise, the mood inside was totally different from the day before. So then, I grabbed this pirate-looking dude by the scruff of his collar and say, "Get out of the ring! We're trying to have a match here! How am I supposed to clean up all these tennis balls? Create a black hole or something?"
No.
And that, my friends, was the end of that chapter. That sounds so intense. What kind of maniac tries to literally destroy his opponent in a freaking tennis match? I want to know more about the guy who launched that shockwave that froze the air. I mean, why would you want to end up with frosty balls? I had to give them all crooked arm lariats before they finally crawled away and let us start wrestling. Wow, Milko, you've really done some exciting stuff. I'm not even going to pry. They're having fun. That's the important thing. It looks like they're not the only ones. Ima, this combination might just be the discovery of the century. Coffee gelatin don don noodles. We could mass produce this and make a fortune. Wonderful, Kako. But just wait until you try my fruit salad tempura donbori. Quit stinking out the air with your peasant slop. I can't enjoy my curry like this. Pretty much everyone's in a good mood today. Well, as good as it gets. I guess that's because Ava's not here today. Takumi, do you know where Ava is? The way she was acting yesterday really had me worried, but Nigo won't let me see her. Beats me. I don't know too much about it myself. I saw Nigo earlier. I told him not to bring Ava here anymore. What? He still wouldn't tell me what Sirei's so busy with, though. It's so frustrating. Hold on a minute. Why did you say that to them? She's an invader. We can't trust her. Forcing us to spend time with her will only damage the team's morale. She's clearly acting strange, too. I don't want to risk having her around until we learn the truth about her. I know some great torture techniques for getting the truth out of people. Please don't butt in with those kinds of suggestions. Torture? You can't. If you have to torture someone, do it on me. One more thing. If Ava can't tell us anything about the invaders, there's no point in keeping her prisoner. I think we should get rid of her. Get rid of her? I think that would be going a little too far. I know she's been a little strange lately, but Sirei went to the trouble of convincing her to fight for us. If he says she's fine, it's probably nothing to worry about. Takumi. Hidiko's expression changed, and all the time I'd spent with her since coming back in time, I'd never seen her look like that. I'd forgotten just how intimidating she could be when she wanted to. You've been acting strange lately. Huh? Strange how? If you haven't noticed anything, then forget it. I'll take care of this myself. She left without another word, her stride confident and full of purpose. Somehow, I didn't feel like joining in any of the conversations that were going on anymore. I ate my breakfast in silence, alone. Then, I quietly slipped out and went back to my room. I'm acting strange? That doesn't make sense. I'm the same as always. Aren't I? No. What in the world is going on? Can't let this get me down. Stay focused on getting through this war in one piece. Yeah, Sirei's an asshole. Fuck him. What was the bike under? Oh, I can make the detective merch, that's right. 15 of each. Probably lasts longer in theory. Oh, finally.
Takumi? Do you prefer prefer spicy food or sweet food?
Sweet. I can't handle spicy.
How about sour or bitter? Light or thick tasting?
Bitter. I don't like sour too much. Light or thick tasting. We need an example of each. What do you mean by that? Like a light flavor or like a one that packs a punch? In that sense? I would say light, I guess, right? Depends on the food, though.
I like it when they're all mixed together. A marriage of flavors, I think it's called. It's more fun when you can't guess what you'll be tasting and feeling in your next bite.
Absolutely not.
This must be why people say food is so profound. I must continue to pursue its intricacies.
But, yeah, even though I know I could do explorations and like purposely seek out the items I want, but that takes up a lot of time. This is like, yeah, I try to do simple ones because it's faster. That's really the only reason. If I wanted to spend the time, I know I could just go and search out for these specific items, so that way I could get more gifts. It's like exponentially more, but no. Especially now that I'm realizing a lot of gifts take up more resources than I thought. Or at least more more of different resources as opposed to like it all in just one. Like the detective merch is 15 of like each one except for like the first one. So, whatever. Who cares? And that's the end of our 30th day here. We just have to keep getting through it one day at a time until we make it to day 100. I don't know what's up with Hideko, but it's probably better not to think about it. We know what we have to do, we just have to see it through. Went to bed telling myself that, but somehow it's getting less and less convincing.
Get preppy, ready.
Morning already? Better go to the cafeteria. Maybe we can talk to Hideko and clear up this misunderstanding. Got ready and was just about to leave when... Oh, I was about to say the alarm. Shut up! Huh? What's all that about? You piece of shit. Well, clearly it's not frantic, but it is, like, alarming, right? Who would do that? Takabato would just burst out the door. Gaku would panic and ring it a bunch of times. Hideko wouldn't do that. Ima would if it was related to Kako. Kako wouldn't do that. Tsubasa or Moko. Calling it. I open the door in response to the flurry of doorbell rings. Fuck. I don't think about Shoba. But I have good reasoning. To Takumi, go quick. You have to do something. Shoba? Calm down. What's going on? It's Hideko. She and Kurata, Takabato, and Yugamu are going to the courtyard. She said they're going to throw Ava out. Huh? What do you mean throw her out? Where's Sirei? He's still in the war room. I can't get the door to open. Give me one moment. I think my door open. My front door open. Give me a sec. I'll be right back, YouTube. Alright. Sorry about that, YouTube. Thought I heard my front door open when no one should be here. But it turns out either someone just making a lot of noise or fireworks from 4th of July left over. So, sorry for the boss. He's still in the war room. I can't get the door to open. You're the team leader. Can't you stop them? All the times for our commanding officer to be unreachable. Okay, I'll try. You said they were heading to the courtyard, right? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for being such a useless hagfish of a human being. What is Hideko thinking? The Shoba trailing behind me, I took off running as fast as I could, hoping it wouldn't be too late. When we got to the courtyard, Hideko and the others were already closing in on Ava. Hey, what do you guys think you're doing? Mr. Sirino! You needn't have come, Takumi. I can handle this myself. Don't try to stop me. I'm in no mood to deal with your strange behavior right now. You're the one who's acting strange. What's all this about throwing Ava out? Sorry, Takumi, but I'm with Hideko on this one. Ain't no way we can keep this girl on our team. Why not? I belong to you. I'm yours to use as you see fit. Could you keep saying freaky shit like that for a start? Whatever Sirei did to her, I doubt even my torture techniques will do much good now. Please stop. We shouldn't be contributing to a culture of workplace bullying. This isn't bullying. She's not even human. I must protest too. Poor Miss Ava has been through enough already. What is that supposed to mean? Didn't she decide to join our side of her own free will? Oh, well, I mean to say, that is. Nigo, if you want to keep Ava here, you can tell us the truth about her yourself. You must know why she's acting so strangely. What did you and Sirei do to her? The thing about that is, talk or she leaves. Make your choice. Is this what Hideko was aiming for all along? But if I leave, that will make it harder for me to kill invaders for you. Then tell us the truth. Sirei did something to Ava. I'm not backing down until I find out what. Especially when there are other team members who haven't been themselves lately. Hideko looked at me when she said that. I didn't reply. I just stood there, rooted to the spot. Somewhere deep down, I wanted to know the truth too. Fess up, Nigo. Tell us everything you know. I would, but I've been ordered to stay quiet. I cannot defy my orders. You do realize you're not getting out of this that easily. Yes, of course. There's one way for you to learn the truth.
You must destroy me.
Destroy you? Then you can remove the memory chip from my body and view it on the central computer in the war room. That way, you'll know everything I know. Even the things I'm not allowed to talk about. Huh. Didn't realize that was an option. Won't you just blow us up the moment we attack you? Only the Honorable Sirei can detonate the bombs inside you. The most I can do is blow myself up, and I'm not about to do that now. You can do whatever you wish to me without any risk of injury to yourselves. Interesting. There, you see? Destroy me, and you'll learn the truth. But in return, please let Miss Ava be. She doesn't deserve this kind of malice. I can live with that. Hideko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Hideko, what are you doing? I let out a strangled protest. I'll tell you again. Don't try to stop me. This is for your own benefit too, Takumi. In fact, it concerns the entire team. We have to find out what's going on while we still can. She's serious. She really is going to destroy Nigo. We might not get injured in the process, but there's bound to be consequences for doing something like that. Even so... Is Hideko right? Is there some connection between what happened to Ava and what she says is happening to me? I don't think I've been acting strange, but Hideko's not the type to get worked up over nothing. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I knew there was something going on. If I didn't find out what that something was, I'd never be free of this weird sense of unease. She's doing it. Hideko's really going to destroy Nigo. But should I stop her? I have to make a choice. What should I do? Fuck, dude. Let Hideko destroy Nigo. Let's consider this. Nigo is also not human like Ava, so technically we shouldn't care, but Nigo has not done anything to us out of malice. Or has acted against us out of malice, only through orders, similar to Ava. However, we know what happened as a player. Due to all the other timelines, we pretty much have a good idea. The problem is, just from a moral standpoint, should we destroy Nigo just for this information, right? Me, on a personal level, I would love to play the game to find out, and I'm gonna have to do it anyways. I'm trying to think, if I was put in this situation, would I let it happen? Because we do know we are following Sirei's orders. Like, we got brainwashed to believe anything he says and do everything he says. And we know there's something wrong, right? But we don't know what. I feel like what Takumi would do would be to stop her. Because even though Nigo is hiding something, he'd be like, it's not right to destroy him. Just for that information, right? I want to destroy him. Because fuck him, fuck Sirei. Because just because you're not saying anything does not make you guilt-free. Nigo is still a piece of shit. Because he refuses to tell us anything, even if it's by orders. I'll stop her. I'm too much of a nice guy. I don't like making these JPEGs sad. Or PNGs. Whatever. Hold on, Hideko. I can't let you do this. I stood in her way. I had to intervene. Are you serious? Oh, now I'm fully convinced.
Oh.
Something isn't right with you. With me? What do you mean? If you really don't know, I'll tell you my theory. Get my game! Sirei's done something to you. Just like he did to Ava. Wait a minute. What are you saying, Hideko? Are you implying he's been brainwashed?
Huh?
Brainwashed? What? You're messing with me. I'm the same Takumi I've always been. Nothing weird here. But in that case, what's the strange unease I feel in my chest? Hideko's words triggered my suspicion. Why was I so ready to believe Sirei? I didn't even question what was going on with Ava.
Huh?
Hey, you good, Takumi? You don't look so good. I figured as much. That's all the more reason for you to just stand back and watch. It'll all become clear once I destroy Nigo. Hideko adjusted her stance and took aim at Nigo. Oh god, she's really going to destroy him. I can't let that happen. Stop! I tried to stop her, but my body wouldn't move. It was just then. What happened? When I came to, everyone was laid out on the ground. I couldn't so much as move a finger. That flash, that impact. Could it be?
Cripes, Nigo, what are you doing? I wish you could just keep things together for 2 minutes without needing me to intervene.
Sirei had shown up at some point and was now grumbling to himself.
Who knew the insurance I set up to keep Ava from running away would come in so handy? Now, I'm going to have to cover up all of the brainwashing too. Well, I suppose I'll just have to replace everyone's memories with some more peaceful ones.
Sirei, you...
Oh, you're awake. I guess you heard all that, huh?
Yeah, big mistake. Shouldn't have said anything.
Did you mess with my memory?
Oops. I must not have done a great job. Yikes, what a nuisance. Well, that tears it. Time to take some more drastic measures. It seems like you know far too much.
Sirei slowly approached me as I tried in vain to move.
What are you going to do?
Don't worry. I'm just gonna make these 100 days very easy on you. Now then, close your eyes.
My vision was enshrouded in darkness. Are we just gonna skip to day 100? Oh, hey Takumi.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot to do it for the Sirei one. My bad.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Oh no. I just... Well, I guess... I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Gaku shrugged and sipped on his milk.
You might have a point.
There's a carton in front of me with a straw in it as well. I brought it to my lips and took a sip. The lukewarm milk flooded into my mouth. As I savored it, thoughts bubbled up to the surface of my mind.
Huh?
Oh, it's still day 31, huh? Hey, Gaku.
Yeah!
Yeah? Don't you hate how there's always a little bit left in the carton even after you try to drink the whole thing? You can suck all you want, tilted at any angle, but there's always some left. Wow, thanks for subjecting me to your pointless shower thought. Hey, it's not pointless. It's related to what we were just talking about. It's like the frustration you feel when you try to remember something, but you can't quite get there. Trying to suck up the last bit of milk is the same deal. That's still a pointless shower thought, if you ask me. It doesn't bother you? Not at all, dude. Once I can't get any more milk out of it, I just huck it. I was unsettled by what he just said. Maybe even slightly shocked. I was so sure Gaku would know what I was trying to say, but... That doesn't feel like a waste to you? Dude, I might be poor, but I'm not desperate for 2 drops of milk. The juice isn't worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. It's not about whether or not it's worth it, it's about the feeling. You really waste your time thinking about this stuff while you drink your milk, bro? That's what I'm saying. Sorry, but that's kind of real freaking lame.
Hey!
Shut up. I know I'm not alone in this.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, who'd agree with you?
Ah,
Okay, I'll try to imagine what all of them would say, starting with Takamaru.
No frickin' way. He'd flip out and be like, I ain't got time for dumb shit like that.
yeah. It's pretty hard to imagine him trying to methodically extract every last drop. Same for Kurata, Tsubasa, and Hiruko?
I don't even think Kurata would deign to sip milk out of a carton. The twins and Yugamu wouldn't do it either. In fact, nobody with a good-looking face would be caught dead doing it. 'Cause you end up looking real dumb and ugly trying to forcibly suck stuff through a straw.
True. Sounds like Gaku's own personal twisted reasoning. I think he's trying to insult me.
Okay, then what about Shoma and Moko?
Sure, I guess Shoma would agree. But I'm not sure about Moko. She's surprisingly sensitive. I guess she could go either way.
That sounds about right to me.
Next, I thought of Dadami and Kyoshika. Found myself at a loss for words. How would they have responded? They are gone now. I'd never get the opportunity to pick their brains over meaningless stuff like this ever again. Something bothering you? Oh, no. That leaves Nozomi, right? Nozomi seemed like she would cleanly and neatly drink the entire carton. What about Karuha? Nozomi. I think she's the least likely to do it out of anyone. Why is that? The more polite and nice a girl is, the more she's likely to secretly be totally nasty. You know, like the type of girl who'd throw out a cake you gave her with a smile. No, Nozomi would never. You don't get it, man. Girls are terrifying. I know. I've seen some wild stuff. Why does it sound like you're bragging? Where'd you get these ideas about women anyway? I mean, I guess, from my part-time jobs and stuff. Gaku's eyes darted around. Anyway, Shoma's the only one who would for sure, which means you're in the minority. I felt strangely irritated seeing how smug Gaku looked about this. Maybe what he said about Nozomi had gotten to me. Hey, we don't know for sure. We have to ask.
Yeah.
Pretty sure the results aren't going to change, but do you want to bet on it? If 3 other people say they try to drink everything in the carton, we'll say you win. If 2 or less people agree, I win. Getting 3 people to agree with me feels achievable. Fine, what are we betting? Gaku sat in thought for a moment before a wicked grin spread across his face. You'll help me with a little something I've been cooking up behind the scenes. Please tell me it's not something that's going to upset the girls. Fine, whatever. I just won't lose then. And if I win, you better stop making weird assumptions about Nozomi. Sure thing. Report back to me when you're done asking everyone then. I already know how this is going to end though. Making me do all the work? Fine. My pointless shower thought ended up in a equally pointless wager. Well, I suppose this is better than constantly thinking about war. Guess I'll start by asking anyone who seems like they're not busy. What the fuck is happening? I mean, I know what's happening, but like, what the fuck are we doing? I started by asking Takamaru in the parking lot if he went out of his way to try to drink every last drop in a milk carton, but... Huh? I ain't got time for dumb shit like that. Got it. Thanks. Wasn't the answer I wanted, but it was the one I expected. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but that's my answer. Let's talk about it as a no, then. Looks like you get what you see with him. On to the next. Is it really just gonna be word for word? There's Moko. I should ask her. She seems health conscious, so I have some faith she'll be on my side. Milk cartons? Sorry, but no thank you. Oh, you don't like them? I'm surprised. It seems healthy. I mean, if I want to add protein, I have to get it out of the carton, right? Oh, I guess so. But my recent fave is honey and liquid sweetener cocktail. It's an efficient way to get 20 times the calories of a normal person. Is that even a drink for humans? I guess that's a no for Moko. Too bad, I'd hope. On to the next person. What the fuck are we doing? Hoping this would be my moment to score a victory, I asked Shoma the same question. Oh, you want to know if I drink every last drop in a carton of milk? Yeah, hearing you say it makes it sound so pointless, so I'm sorry to ask, but it's okay. Nothing out there is more pointless than I am, so... Back to the question, I don't drink every last drop. Huh? I'm kind of surprised. I mean, doesn't milk carton dregs sound like an insult? I feel rather sympathetic to the milk that's left behind to rot. I can't bring myself to drink it because of the guilt I'd feel. I'm sorry for this pathetic answer. I'm worth less than moldy carton scum. No way. Shoma was the one person I was sure I had on my side. This doesn't bode well for me. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. I'll have some lunch and then ask around some more. Resuming my quest for positive responses, I arrived at the biolab. Yugamu was there. I had to assume he was a lost cause, but there was only one way to be sure. Such a profound question. Yeah, well, I had a feeling you'd say no, but my answer is yes. I drink it all up. Wait, really? Didn't you know? All the great assassins drink their milk. What source? Myself included. I don't waste a drop. It's my first time hearing about the milk situation in the murder business, but I guess I shouldn't have made assumptions. Even if this is just a single vote for yes, it's an important one. Glad I could be of help. Well, since you're here, how about a little bit of massage? I really wish you would have just casually throw that out like a friend offering a beer. Yugamu's weirdness aside, I'm starting to have hope. I just need to keep this momentum going. What are we doing, man? I went to see the twins, hoping that at least one of them would give me the answer I needed. Every drop in the carton? Don't go that far. It's embarrassing when you suck on the straw too hard and it makes that weird noise. Same here. Mr. Sumino, do you always go out of your way to polish it off completely?
Hey!
Don't look at me like that. I'm starting to feel like a weirdo. Well, it's no big deal. Everyone has their quirks. Speaking of milk, I have an utterly wild story to tell you that I heard from a host I know. Hey, Ima. I probably don't want to hear whatever it is. Anyway, let us know who wins the bet. Do your best, Takumi. Wasn't sure how exactly I was meant to do my best, but I moved on to the next location. So there's always going to be last, right? I held that hope and questioned Tsubasa. Well, unfortunately. I never really thought about it, but trying to get every last job seems a little annoying to me, I guess. I see. Sorry for the weird question. Oh, it's no problem. I'm more concerned about whatever Gaku's planning. There's no way it's anything good. Be careful, okay? Yeah, thanks for the warning. I'm starting to get more worried about what would happen when I lost. After asking several people today, I had only a single vote. I think I might have made a bad bet. Still, I never imagined this pointless thought would carry me through the whole day. I had a feeling I'd been thinking about something more important before I got onto the subject, but I can't remember. I guess it's not that important. And so, my thoughts wandered until I was lost in the fog of sleep. I had a dream that night. Someone was saying something to me. These mellow days will continue forever and ever. Nothing of note will happen. Time will pass peacefully and quietly. And you will have fun and enjoy it. But if that's not what you want, maybe you should turn back. Once again. These mellow days will continue forever and ever into the eternity. Proceeding means you've accepted this. You're ready, right? And the voice disappeared into the darkness, and I fell further into a deep, restful sleep. Oh. What? Is that a lock? No way. Oh, okay, that was just a save point. I was about to say, there's no way that was a fucking story lock. Are you serious?
Get preppy, ready?
Weird. What route are we on? Oh, we're definitely on a different fucking route. Kill Ava, save her. See, immediately when we made this choice, we went onto the Cult of Takumi route. What route are we on? What the fuck? Wait, what? 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 Oh my god, what the fuck? Please tell me you see this, right? For those who aren't watching, either look at your screen or I'm about to tell you, Donami and Kyoshika are alive. What the fuck? How'd they come back? This has to be like the school days route where we're just nothing bad happens. What the fuck? Looks like no sign of any enemy attack today. I guess I'll go ask my question to all the people I didn't ask yesterday. Felt a bit goofy for doing this over multiple days, but there was no turning back now. Besides, peace is a good thing. First up for questioning today would be Nozomi. What a unique question. I knew you were going around asking everyone about something, but I didn't think it was going to be this. Stop, I'll get embarrassed. Well, what about you, Nozomi? Sorry, Takumi, but if I answer honestly, I don't try to suck up every last drop. Right. Sorry for asking a weird question. A really weird one at that. It's totally okay. I'm not bothered at all. I knew Nozomi was a good girl. She'd never be secretly bad. Foreshadowing is a literary device where there's just no way she is, but... Hey, Nozomi, can I ask another question while I'm here? You wouldn't impulsively take a cake and... Huh? Forget about it. Oh, crap. Why am I letting Gaku's delusions get to me? I better pull myself together and move on to the next person. Is Hideko... Oh. Yeah. The cold gaze Hideko gave me in response to my questions was 8 times more painful than I had imagined. This is easily among the top most pointless questions ever asked.
Hey!
Sorry, can't even argue that. Well, my answer is no. Now don't waste my time with such nonsense. I'm really sorry. You're right, honestly. Damn, I haven't even gotten one more vote today. This isn't looking good. Who haven't I asked yet? Ava? Thinking of Ava made me feel a twinge of discomfort. It's like something about her made me feel uneasy. But that discomfort was quickly replaced by irritation. I'll just go find Kurata for now. Huh? What absolute tripe. I guess it was a waste to ask. Excuse me? How utterly disrespectful of you to say that, but it's my time being wasted, you filthy commoner. I would never stoop to sucking on some cheap milk carton. Anyway, so it's all the more ludicrous. If you want to ask vulgar questions, you should ask someone vulgar, like Kyoshka.
Huh?
Kyoshka? That's right. She should be hanging around somewhere. Come on, Kurata. That's not funny. What are you talking about? I'm the one who should be asking that. Why would you say that of all things?
Were you speaking of me?
Hey, how are you alive? I got spoiled by it because I checked the chapter select, but you shouldn't be here. What? You gave me a fright. My ears are ringing. You screamed like you just saw a ghost or something. A ghost. Right. This only makes sense if she really is a ghost. I mean, I saw the attack that killed her. It happened right in front of my eyes. Yeah, this cutscene was different for Takamaru. He like took on the blast that came out of the smoke, whereas she deflects it, which is really fucking cool. So I wonder how Tsubasa deals with it. Will she be in her car? That'd actually be really cool. It's gonna be really heartbreaking to watch Tsubasa die like that. I'm not ready for that.
If you keep yelling in the common area, I'm seriously gonna kill myself.
It's been a while since I've heard you. Ever since I came back to this side of the route split, you've been dead every single time because I'm saving second to last Venice Academy first. Yeah, that's a fair response. No way. Dotomi too? Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen her on this side because of this one moment. Kyoshka, try to keep the yelling restricted to the times you're taking care of yourself in your room. Oh, what does she sound like? Is she a grunter? Oh. I stifle myself with a pillow. What's going on? Am I dreaming? The two dead girls are here, speaking and breathing right in front of me, as if nothing ever happened. Oh, you two seem to be faring much better. Now we're A-okay in terms of fighting power. Sirei, what do you mean, they're faring better? They died. Are you sleepwalking or something? It's normal to die in battle. Sure, the Revivatic had a bit of a malfunction and it took a moment to get them back, but I'm sure I told you they're already up and about. Samurai only get stronger when they come back from the brink of death. I want to kill the guy that killed me. Sirei told me? Took you guys long enough. I was tired of waiting. Were you worried about us? Absolutely not. Fewer members means more work for me. Oh wow, you don't see traditional tsundere like this in the wild anymore. Seeing the scene playing out in front of me made me feel like things were as they should be. Kyoshka and Nanami were alive. They survived. That's all that matters. After asking everyone, I found out Nanami tries to drink every last drop of milk too, scoring me a total of 2 votes. But that was the end for me. I'd lost the bet. The idea of telling Gaku the outcome was really weighing me down. Or it would have, if I didn't have other things on my mind. I was more concerned with how I'd drawn such a horrible conclusion about what happened to Nanami and Kyoshka. It's no use. I'm too tired to get my thoughts in order. My consciousness faded, pulling me into a sleep that felt like a white haze. Yeah, that's not good.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Okay, that doesn't change. Morning again. Spent all of yesterday on something totally meaningless. I should have been confronting our life or death situation, but the idea of losing the bet had made me frustrated. Maybe there's something I could do. What?
Intrude defend.
Hey Sirei, how are you gonna deal with this? Damn, that's practically on cue. The familiar sound of the alarm snapped me back into cold reality. I could worry about milk cartons later. I need to hurry to the war room. Yeah, Nanami is here, and so is Kyoshka. Everyone was already gathered in the war room. Hark, the warriors have returned. Behold the glimmer of Kyoshka and the holy Jumonji sword anew. I'm so tired, though. I wish I could have stayed dead for another 3 days or so. Another 3 or so days. Kyoshka and Nanami. There they are, alive and well. I guess I really did just misunderstand what happened. What's the matter, Takumi? You're gonna pussy out? We need a real leader right now. No, I'm fine. Let's go, guys. Yes, I will kill and then kill some more. Great. Looks like everything's been... Oh, whoops. Accidentally hit my controller on my desk and I hit the R1 button. Great. Looks like everything's been tuned just right. Well, let's get going then. We're actually gonna find it out. Crazy. And, well, Eito's not here. I was gonna say we have everyone. That's not true. Yeah, can't really... Well, I was gonna say, you can't fake Eito being here, but you can fake 2 people from being fucking dead. So that's not true. I guess Eito would be too much of an obvious give. Like, oh, the whole reason we came back in time was to stop Eito. There's no way we would hallucinate him being here and friendly. So that's probably, like, too strong of a trauma to overcome through brainwashing. It does make me wonder, though, how would their, what's it called? How would they appear on the battlefield? Because they're definitely fucking dead. Oh, they're there, huh? Weird. I could skip the battle, though. Unfortunate, but here we are.
Oh, for the love of murder. That was no fun at all.
Be careful. I've detected a powerful enemy presence approaching.
Is the headliner about to step into the ring?
Oh, the scythe guy. Out of MacQ, right? Shut up.
Whoa, he's so fast. It's gonna be hard to hit him.
If we could just stop him, he'd be no more than rust on my holy Jumonji sword's blade.
Takumi! We need the next chapter of your official strategy guide.
Does this game have a strategy guide? They don't do strategy guides anymore, do they? God. This is a back in my day kind of moment, huh? Man, I'm old.
I'm pretty sure traps were effective last time.
Then leave it to me. All fools who would dare oppose the old Suzukis will spend all eternity regretting their decision in hell!
Well, since Kyoshka's back, does that mean I can raise her bond ranks? Do I even get free time in this route? That's a better question. It also makes me wonder, is the boss gonna like snap us out of our haze because you can't really ignore invaders attacking?
Stopped him in his tracks. It was no issue at all.
Then let's kill him already.
Yo, when this is done, we have to settle our bet, Takumi.
Huh? What's that? Something shining in the sky.
What?
The sky?
Oh. Hey. She's not... Yeah.
You?
Huh. Yeah, once again, the bomb didn't work. So it makes me wonder how much of this is real. Because Nanami and Kyoshika should be dead, and she should be recovering.
To my magnificence, I commend you. With this, I am one step closer to becoming a god.
But you're dead. I mean, Kyoshika, she...
What did I do?
I mean...
That fucked up freak ain't one of her own!
Careful. She'll be even stronger now that she has absorbed his power.
We'll be in trouble if we don't stop her here and now. Take it from here, leader.
Right.
Uh-huh. So how does this work? Assuming Sirei obviously didn't overwrite what actually happened, I refuse to believe he overwrote reality. So...
To inflict such a grave wound on someone as great as I seem to have underestimated you.
Like, obviously he's brainwashing us, right? But he can't... I would like to believe he can't fake the invaders, because they are physically attacking the school, and despite whatever Sirei has plans for, he has to defend the school. That's like the whole fucking point. So I don't think he can fake Veshness coming here and dying so early just for us to have a peaceful school life. So I would assume this is the real Veshness, and she's alive because the bomb didn't work, but I figured it would take her out of commission for longer. So I'm very confused. Obviously that's the whole point of the route, but still.
Out of consideration for your effort, I will retreat, but I will obtain that power and become God. I am the paragon of hope, Veshness. Await my return with bated breath.
The Supreme Commander simply turned and walked away, her high laugh echoing across the schoolyard. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely not beating her now. So how are you going to keep up this peaceful life? Okay, Takumi, let's hear it. How'd our bet turn out? Is now really the time? I just don't want you to use this as an excuse to brush it off. Are you talking about the milk carton thing? You're still doing that? Oh, this is perfect. We can announce the winner in front of everyone. Go on, tell us if you managed to find 3 or more people who drink every last drop. Crap, this way I'll lose the bet. But I've already asked everyone, and in the end I only got 2 people. I gritted my teeth as I looked around at everyone's faces, when suddenly I had a realization. Right, there's one person left. Ava, probably. One last person I haven't asked.
You came here just to ask me this.
How are you here? What? I saw you earlier. You're still gone. You're still gone. You faked Eito being here? What is happening? I just said you couldn't do that because it'd be too traumatic. And he fucking did it. He did it anyways. Oh, I thought that'd be voice too. You're such an interesting person. Huh? Wait a minute. Why is Eito here anyway? Thought he ran off. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Well, he's here now. I thought Nanami and Kyoshika were dead too, but they're back. This must be the same kind of thing. No need to worry about it though. None at all.
Yeah.
Just answer me one thing, Eito. Do you drink every last drop of no? Eito took turns staring at my face, then Gaku's. He gave a coy smile and opened his mouth to answer. Right. I suppose I like to drink every last drop. Are you serious? What the freak, man? Now I'm gonna have to plan my nighttime pool party all by myself. Is that all you wanted to know? I could tell from the delighted look in Ato's eyes, he'd done this for me as a favor, and he was going to make sure I didn't forget it. Can't believe he found a way to use this to get one over on me. Ignoring Gaku's overdramatic laments, I was filled with uncertainty despite my win. How did this whole thing get started anyway? It's also pointless. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. It's like my brain was covered by some kind of fog. So is the thing that Ato... once again, I doubt Ato's here, but because it's Ato, he wouldn't be affected by any kind of brainwashing. He's proven that it didn't work. So he's proven that his condition is too strong for the brainwashing to actually work on him. So assuming this is the real Ato, he's probably going to snap us out of it and be like, Takumi, you need to get out of this brainwashing. You could only listen to me, your best friend. That kind of bullshit. Anyways, morning already. At some point yesterday, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Feels like I get mentally exhausted so easily lately. Sure hope it's not because I went back in time. Anyway, I should get to the cafeteria and eat something. I just want to know what route we're on. When I got to the cafeteria, I could hear some sort of argument. Kodada was screaming angrily at Gaku and Takamaru. Who did this? Give yourself up. Don't think you can hide from me. I seriously have no idea what you're talking about. I ain't some kind of petty thief. That ain't real man behavior. Really? Talk is cheap. Why should I believe that? Petty thief? Did someone take something from you? Oh, look who it is. Exactly the type of sullen loser who would do something like this. Kodada pointed at me with a quickness and shouted. Confess! Where did you hide my socks? Huh? Socks? That's right. I woke up and they were gone. My favorite socks. And 4 pairs of them at that. No one has ever perpetrated such a vulgar crime against the Osuzukis in all of history. Vulgar? He was kind of petty to me, actually. Why did you think I was the type who would steal a girl's socks anyways? That part was way more shocking than the actual crime. Anyway, how do you know they got stolen? Maybe you just lost them. True, I've definitely lost a sock or two after a serious throwdown. That's pretty weird in its own right. I would never be so careless and sloppy. And I'm not the only victim either. Suddenly, Kyoshka showed up with a concerned look on her face. Oh my. Search as I may, I can't find them. Wait, did you lose your socks too, Kyoshka? She did, but there's a silver lining to this for you, Kyoshka. If you were the only one who lost her socks, everyone would have assumed it was because of your abnormal personal proclivities. Well, I never even got to wear them. Kyoshka's proclivities aside, knowing there were 2 victims changes things. It's crazy to me that everyone just knows Kyoshka does that and just tries their best to ignore it. Well, the only thing stolen were girls' socks. If this isn't the work of some pervert boy, I don't know what is. Either you fess up and I castrate you myself, or I twist your junk until you admit it. I'm telling you, it ain't got shit to do with me. Why would I steal a girl's socks? Pardon me, but has anyone seen my socks? I haven't been able to find them all morning. What? After that, once Kodada was done excoriating everyone in the vicinity. You hear me? Unless you don't want me to carve pervert into your forehead, you'll bring me the real culprit to me immediately. And with that, she and Kyoshka took off. Man, who would steal socks? I'd understand if it was a bra or something, but... I smell a quesafoot. This fits perfectly at the intersection of slice of life and mystery. Mystery, huh? Right. The twins love pretending they're detectives. Hey, Ima, do you think Kako would be interested in this case? Oh, I suppose she might, but I'd really rather we kept her out of it. As her older brother, I can't have her getting involved in a potential sex crime. He has a point. I feel bad if it ended up traumatizing her. Then you're just gonna have to investigate it yourself, ain't you, Takumi? Huh? Why me? Well, because Kodada suspects you the most. Up to it, leader.
Hey!
You only address me as leader when you want me to deal with something. Well, fine. Ima, did you lock your door the night you lost your socks? I'm pretty sure I did, but I only noticed they were gone this morning. There's a chance someone might have snuck in a different day while I was out of my room. Pretty sure Kodada said something similar. Yeah, that means everyone is a suspect. Guess I'll just have to make the rounds. Keep this a secret from Kako. I don't want her to find out and try to get involved. Got it. I'll just have to come up with something if she asks.
Oh!
I also suggest you don't make assumptions about the gender of the perpetrator when it comes to perverse sex crimes. One time, a coworker told me that a woman obsessed with the top host at our establishment stuck into his bathroom and... Whoa, I thought you were trying not to traumatize people. I kinda get the feeling I keep getting wrapped up in totally pointless busy work lately. Uh-huh. Despite all my investigative efforts in the afternoon, I'd made shockingly little progress. I'd inquired with every last person, but I didn't get a single clue. Would have taken anything, even a vague witness testimony of a suspicious person on the prowl, but everyone seemed like they were being honest. I had no suspects. As far as I could see, anyway. It's too late now, but I'm annoyed at being forced to do all this legwork. Well, it's time to study. Understood. I look forward to this. Kako and Ava entered the library. They spread out dozens of encyclopedias and books on the desk as they chatted about something. What are you two doing? Oh, Takumi. Well, actually, Officer Kako is providing me with military training. That sounds dramatic. Military training? That's what Ava seems to think, but I'm not actually going to teach her fighting strategies or anything. Ava doesn't seem to know much about us, so I thought I should teach her. Oh, okay. They're just studying Earth culture. On closer inspection, Ava had a bag full of something by her feet. It was full of what looked like junk. I guess they're teaching materials. Well, I don't fully understand, but I'm happy to see it. I'd hate to get in their way, and like Eva said, I can't let Kago get involved in what's going on. I exited the library and left the two of them to have their fun. Is it Ava? Did Gaku order Ava to do it, to throw us off the trail that it was him? I decided to end my slow, fruitless investigation and go to bed. First milk cartons, now socks. It's really been the most pointless things taking up all my time lately. Well, I guess that's the price of peace. I'd better get some sleep.
Get preppy ready.
Back to investigating the Great Sock Caper, I guess. Or I suppose. But I don't see how searching aimlessly is going to get me anywhere. I need to find a way out of this plateau. I found myself in the courtyard. Well, here's your CG once again. Hello, Eito, my love. Eito was sitting comfortably in the cage in front of me.
Back again. How nice to see you, Takumi. It's quite pleasant in here, but I do get rather bored.
Pleasant? That cage?
It's practically heaven to me. It means I don't have to see or hear any ugliness.
By which he means us humans.
Then it's odd that you'd be happy to see me. It must be unbearable for you to hear and see me.
You're special, Takumi. Your intrigue outweighs your ugliness.
Felt like I was seeing something I wasn't supposed to as Eito spoke to me with such passion, heat in his gaze.
Now then, I suppose you're here because you have something to ask me. If not, you wouldn't want to see me.
It was aggravating the way he saw right through me, but I swallowed my pride and explained the sock incident to him.
I see. I envy you guys. How nice that you can afford to concern yourself with such trivial matters while we're trapped in a war zone.
I didn't come here to listen to your sarcasm. If you don't want to engage with this, I'm out.
Wait, hold on. I'm happy to play armchair detective for you. Give me a moment to think about it.
With that, Eito began to contemplate. A criminal trapped in a cage assisting with an investigation. I think that movie swept the Oscars. The protagonist got advice about her case from a serial killer doctor. Eito might be able to rival him in terms of sheer lunacy. Come to think of it, didn't the doctor escape his prison in the end? He escaped.
Hey, Eito. You broke out of this cage before, right?
Why in the world are you bringing that up now, Takumi? It's true. I did successfully escape once, but you caught me soon after. So now I'm here once again.
Oh.
We caught him? When did that happen?
My head feels so foggy.
Takumi? Are you okay, Takumi?
Huh.
Ah.
Good morning, Takumi. I was so worried. You passed out so suddenly. I did? How long was I? Just shy of an hour. Your hideous sleeping face was quite amusing. Finding out I was being observed by Eito while totally helpless has to be the worst thing to wake up to. Anyway, I have something to tell you now that you're awake. A little bit of advice from my cage about your sock robbery case. Do you know who did it? I haven't worked out that much. This might help.
What you see is not always the truth.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Huh?
What you see is not always the truth? God, what a typically Eito thing to say. In some strange way, it clicked. Keep that in mind, and you might be able to solve your mystery.
Huh?
Got it. Thanks. Now, I've done you 2 favors, haven't I? 2. Right. I owe him after he sided with me in my wager with Gaku. You want to make a point card to keep track? What a wonderful idea. What will I get when it's full, There's probably nothing I could do for you. I doubt that very much. Well, suit yourself. I'll be seeing you again, Takumi. In the meantime, I'll come up with a nice design for the stamp card. Is this guy serious? Probably. I would have put it past him. Maybe it was because of that strange fainting incident, but my head feels heavy. I decided not to push myself and went to bed early. Before returning to my room, I tried asking around about Eito, but they all told me the same story. He ran away, but we caught him. Everyone seemed so sure that was exactly how it happened. I guess I just misremembered after all? Why did I go see him anyway? He's as dangerous as the killer in that movie. Maybe even more so. I don't know what movie he's referencing, to be fair. I'm not a movie buff. I shouldn't be having casual conversations with him. I don't want to keep owing him favors either. But still, the advice he gave me turned over and over in my head as I started to doze off. What you see is not always the truth. Truth. Where can I find the honest truth? I don't know how you break out of it, but he's not wrong. Obviously, but he doesn't know that we do, as the player.
Be ready.
What day did that say? How are we on day 47? Yeah, how are we on day 47? What the fuck? Am I insane? We had the battle of what? No, we woke up with Gaku and did the stupid thing on day 31, right? And then we asked around. That was like 2 or 3 days, so it's day 33. 47th day. Hold on. Hold on. How long just passed? 30, yeah. We were on the 35th day when we were just talking to Eito. 12 days have just passed. Morning again. I scratched my head and started to get out of bed when I was overcome with a bizarre sense of discomfort. Day 47? Something felt strange about the date and the announcement. Couldn't explain exactly what it was, but... Is Sirei knocking us out now until we have to fight only? Man, there's no warning at all. Anyway, I need to snap out of it. I have to get to the war room. This boss. Or invader, I guess. Commander, whatever. Everyone else was already there. I explained what I knew about the commander behind the attack based on my knowledge from last time. An enemy that uses sound to induce hallucinations. Sounds like a horrible nuisance. Sounds like the kind of sneaky gimmick a supernatural heel would use. Yes, if this were a shonen manga, the power of this ability would vary greatly depending on the importance of the antagonist who used it. Whatever it is, don't let yourself be fooled no matter what you see.
What you see is not always the truth, as they say.
Yeah, and who says that, huh? Who said it, like, within the last minute or two? Caught myself saying what Eito had said to me. Strangely fitting. Do we have a strategy? We sure do, since Takumi warned me about this commander in advance. The music you hear right now is countering the enemy's hallucinatory abilities. That's why you're playing this depressed-ass folk song? I thought it was weird no one was saying anything about it, but I guess this means we don't have to worry about the hallucinations. Indeed you do. Now go out there and win. Understood. I will kill them all post-haste. Ow! Makes me wonder what secret we're gonna learn on this route. Most routes have some kind of information we get. A lot of time, especially with how many I've done, a lot of it overlaps. But I don't think there's anything in this route that would possibly overlap with anything else beyond brainwashing, right? Like, obviously, we will learn about it. I would like to think. Or learn more about it, but I don't know about the reasons behind it. So it makes me wonder how relevant this route is. But we'll find out with time. We have a battle to skip. I'm assuming we can skip it. Yeah.
Woohoo! Now we don't need to worry about auditory attacks.
Hell yeah! And good fucking riddance to that annoying song, too.
Once we knew how it worked, it was no problem at all. Way to go, team leader!
What about me? I'm the one who actually countered it.
Wait, everyone, something's coming.
Yeah, it's the idol. Yeah. Seen that plenty. So we probably beat her here, and then we get the time one. I wonder when the next unique fight's gonna be. That's actually a fight, as opposed to just like either the comedy route where it's just a goofy moment or anything else. Yep, time boss is here. Acts as the disco ball. Still crazy that this guy can control time and he's just like a jobber. At least for me. Once again, every time I fought him, I beat him before his mechanic ever came in, and I didn't know about it until I saw friends play through.
What's going on? Turum Tammy's wounds.
That commander can turn back time.
Huh? What kind of a garbage game lets the enemy save scum?
We need to take out New Kink, or things will just get worse and worse.
Is this the first? I'm pretty sure it's not. I think Dal Shaw and Veshnes are probably the two exceptions. Is this the first time they've ever said a commander's names that's not those two? Because like for Quenzile, they mentioned like the onion-looking commander, and then all the other ones they just mention commander by name, like by how they look or how they act. Have they ever said the commander's names before? Like I said, Veshnes is Veshnes, that makes sense, and then Dal Shaw is also just like Veshnes 2.0, like the very strong ones, that makes sense. But any other commander, I don't think they've ever said their names. And obviously Ava, but that's only 3 and who hold more importance than most of these other ones. You know what I mean?
Looks like that's our only choice. We have to figure this out.
This is my specialty! A show especially for you! Hi-ya! Here I
go! No way! Our school!
Stay calm. It's an illusion. Once we beat Turum Tammy, it should go back to normal.
What a sight to behold! A double-team maneuver of love and friendship!
Don't let the hallucination deceive you guys! Focus your attacks on New Gank!
It's weird for them saying their commander names. It really is. And like I said, maybe they have and I just don't remember. Like 110 hours in, so bound to forget some things. The battle was over. With Turum Tammy defeated, we could see the school as it really was again. But our relief was short-lived. While we were distracted, Veshnes made her move. Before any of us could react, she swooped in and absorbed the cryptoglobin of New Gank and Turum Tammy. Turum Tammy? Whatever. She sucked up their comrades' powers greedily, leaving them blackened, desiccated corpses, tossing them aside like garbage when she was done.
Veshnes.
Well done. Truly. And so thoughtful of you to make an offering to me so that I might ascend to further greatness.
Yikes! She sucked up their cryptoglobin and got even stronger!
For fuck's sake! Let's beat her ass!
Don't be crazy! We're all run ragged!
Right. It would be suicide to challenge her after fighting 2 other commanders.
Fear not. I will not kill you here. I will prolong your lives while you are of use to me. Flounder and writhe, insects.
Vechness laughed derisively as she took her leave.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, for the love of murder.
Even though we'd managed to defeat 2 commanders, our defensive battle left a bitter taste in our mouths. As long as Vechness is alive, we'll never be able to win. After the battle, I dropped by the library. Falco and Ava were there, a mountain of books spread out before them. Okay, let's get back to it. I am excited. Our mission resumes. Bag stuffed with something or other was beside Ava. Right, she brought it last time for some reason. Are you guys doing your cultural studies again? Oh, Takumi. Yes, that's right. Ava's been so motivated to learn recently. It seems like something Sirei would be opposed to, but if he hasn't come to stop them, he must be giving them the tacit approval. We'll be continuing our Christmas field training mission. Christmas? That's right. I explained to Ava all about the yearly events we have. But it seems she's most interested in Christmas. She wants to practice so she can become Santa. A mighty man who could deliver military resources to the whole world in a single evening. Supply is essentially to strategy, so his conduct is truly heroic. Right. That's why she wants to be like him. Indeed, a laudable goal. Be Santa. I don't really think I get how she views Santa, but I guess I'm happy for her? I guess that means the bag beside her is a sack full of gifts. It's kind of disturbing that it seems to be filled with weapons upon closer inspection, though. Struck by something, I suddenly lifted the bag. I stared with suspicion, not at the contents of the bag, but at the bag itself. I told you Ava got them. Wrong reason, but Ava had them. Is this a sock? Huh? Oh wow, it is. Ava had suddenly brought this with her as she claimed it was her Santa sack, but looking more closely, it's a sock. Who knew a sock could stretch like that? I had a hunch. I turned the bag over, and sure enough, there were some stretched out letters written in permanent marker. Kyoshka. Hey, Ava, do you have any other sacks like this? But of course, I have ample sacks so that I do not run out in an emergency. I think she got mixed up because I told her we put presents in stockings. I never would have guessed this is what happened. Come to think of it, I saw this exact sock right after the incident came to light. It was so stretched out and filled with God knows what that I was able to fully recognize it as a sock. And since Eva asked me to keep Kako out of it, I was even less inclined to look closely. In the end, I missed out on the truth right in front of me. What you see is not always the truth, huh? And so, the case was suddenly solved, sparing me from the indignity of being labeled a perverted criminal. Ava did get scolded by Kurata, but since it was clear she had no ill intent, things ended relatively peacefully. The case was solved, but I still felt unsatisfied. Was it because Ato's prophetic words were right after all? Or was it something else? Why are we saving again? Hold on, please. D-pad? Thank you. Just hitting the wrong button. Okay, it's day 48. Is it going to be day 48 when we wake up? So, okay, yes. Never mind. I don't know, man. We fucking passed out for 12. Somehow lost 2 weeks.
Get ready, prepare, be ready.
I was going to say 12 weeks, so it was 12 days. Why are we here? I popped into the rec room to see an unusual combination of people. Well, here's a CG. I don't know why he's sweating playing cards.
Could we wrap this up already? We have limited time for leisure.
Why?
Shut up! I fucking know that, okay?
Takabato and Yugamo were playing cards. Okay, I guess? It was clear from Takabato's greasy, sweat-drenched face who was losing.
God damn it. Okay, this hand'll do it.
You're calling, then. Let's show our hands.
Takabato had a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 straight, while Yugamo had a...
full house. I win.
Ah, fuck!
Good. Cool. Yugamo scooped up what paltry amount of chips Takabato had left. Looks like I was just in time to see the end of a long battle. Well then, I'll be sure to collect what we bet on. Yes, how exciting. Just out of curiosity, what was the bet? Oh, nothing too remarkable. Takamoto will be my tortured guinea pig for a week, that's all. Wow, that's even worse than I thought. A man never goes back on his words. Do whatever you want with my guts. I wish he'd be a little less willing. This isn't a butcher sale. Why would the person with the worst poker face in the world make a suicidal bet anyway? I always thought your burly build would be perfect to experiment with. I haven't gotten anything this good in ages. I could feel the blood flowing to all the right places. Yugamo waved his fingers lecherously, his expression one of pure ecstasy. Wait. I can't let you do that to one of your friends. Takumi, I lost fair and square. Don't pity me and make me look even worse.
Hey!
That's not it. As leader of this unit, I can't overlook a high-risk interaction between comrades. Obviously, this could be a problem for our group living situation, but it could affect our future defensive battles too. I suppose you do have a point. But I'm an assassin. I respect a contract above all else. I'd be less than scum if I ignored what was agreed upon. Big words coming from a murderer. So for the sake of our leader, I have a suggestion. I'll offer you a rematch. Huh? What are you talking about? We'll play cards again some other time. If you win, your debt is cleared. But if I win, you'll be my guinea pig as originally promised. I see. He's making the biggest concession possible. But it's kind of more scary to see a killer be so rational and approachable. Sure. Does that work for you, Takamaru?
Hey!
You didn't have to do that. I was ready for this. But I'll do it for our leader. Thanks, I guess. Now then, when should we have our rematch? Right. Come to think of it, Takamaru has no hope of winning right now. In a week. No, 10 days. You're asking for a lot. 10 is too many. I'll give you 9. Can't spell stretch night without 9? Is that how you say that? Fine. 9 days from now means the rematch is on day 57 then. Hey, don't I get a say? I'm ready to go right now. You'd lose again. I'm going to train you until it's time for your rematch. Train me? I like the sound of that. Now things are heating up. This was how, through some machination of fate, I ended up trying to coach Takamaru to victory. Although I'm hardly a poker expert myself. True. Well, there's no turning back now. I guess I'll just have to do whatever I can. Yeah, man, I don't play poker. I don't think I ever have. Like, I don't know. I know of the hands, but I don't know like what they all mean.
Get ready, prepare, be ready.
First things first, I needed to assess Takamaru's skills for myself. We had a casual match so I could see where he was at, but...
I got nothing to show for myself. Takumi, you gotta be a gangster to be this good. Which crew do you play for, huh?
Takamaru can't lie to save his life.
I'm pretty bad at this, honestly. It's just that you're even worse than I imagined.
Damn, just call him out like that, huh? Damn, I didn't expect much, but I never thought he was this bad. For what I can tell, you might be trying too hard for big hands. You keep busting after making Hail Mary plays. Huh, you stupid or something? Why wouldn't I aim for the best of the best? Also, your face completely gives away whether or not your hand is good. You need to bluff more. Bluff? That's some coward shit right there. Oh my god. Who knew someone could be this poorly suited for poker? I still have no idea why he would make such a serious bet on a game he's so bad at. Okay, I'll start simple. We'll just have to work our way up from the bottom. Take it away, Takumi. Takumi-sensei. Sensei? You're gonna draw a clear line between master and pupil when you teach. And I know now you're a lot stronger than me. This guy can be surprisingly down to earth. Just wish he'd follow my lead when it comes to strategy too, but one thing at a time, I guess. And I think he'll be able to bluff even if I teach him. I'm not really suited to be a sensei, but let's do what we can until the day of the rematch. Yeah, let's leave that bastard Yugamo speechless. I tried to coach Takamaru through the game of poker as much as time would allow. Honestly, there wasn't a single day where I felt we'd gotten any results. Even if we still have time, it's almost impossible to imagine him beating Yugamo. Maybe I need to find another way. Day 50. We're gonna go to Eito again.
Get prep, be ready.
Where's our gift? You said it last timeline in day 50. It's day 50. Give me my fucking gift. Now then, I need to come up with some ideas for how to train Takabaru today. Right. Maybe it would help to make him play with other opponents. That could help me figure out what his strengths and weaknesses are. Probably Hideko would be first. Poker? Sounds fun. We can play with him then? You know it. I'll accept any challenge from anybody, anytime. That's my motto. Thanks. Let's do this then. Moko. She was physically tough, but there was no telling her poker skills. Maybe she'd be the perfect opponent after all. I would assume Moko always has the same cheerful face, so it would never show. Oh, never mind. Hell yeah, I won! You got me. Not bad, Takabaru. Same to you. We've been going back and forth, but I'm gonna clinch this in the next hand. Show me what you've got. You're not gonna get me to tap out that easy. Oh, they're both idiots. That's what it is. What a shock. They've been equally matched so far, much to my surprise. Trading wins and losses. Just when I think Moko has him cornered, Takabaru claws his way back. Maybe Takabaru's getting the hang of it.
Aight, here we fucking go. This is how I win. Suck on this! Killer Full House!
Moko looked up as if she'd been struck by some kind of invisible force, sending her chair flying. Oh my god.
How do you like that? You're finished.
Truly incredible, Takamaru. But looks like you didn't have what it takes to bring down Moko.
What?
Take this! My table-turning finisher move! Avalanche Royal Straight Flush!
They're doing the anime things where they get knocked back. Holy shit. Based on the reveal of Moko's incredibly powerful hand, Takabaru did a somersault and fell face down on the floor. Yep. Idiots, both of them. Guess there's no need for a 10 count. You did well, Takabaru. A fine performance. Performance? The all too even back and forth, an incredibly dramatic conclusion. All of it made me very aware of a certain possibility. Moko, don't tell me. Were you intentionally holding back? Were you purposefully trying to create a good storyline like you would for a pro wrestling match? Oh, team leader. You're not supposed to just come out and say it. But I guess I still have some way to go if it was that easy for you to tell. What? Are you telling me you were toying with me? Oh no, Takabaru. I thought you knew it. We're just going along with it. I mean, you were acting so intensely whenever you lost. It got so cocky whenever you won. I wasn't doing it on purpose. I was playing it straight and real serious. Good lord. Forget thinking they might be evenly matched. Takabaru's problem started way before we began his training. He got played like a fiddle and didn't even learn anything in the process. I'm sorry, Takabaru. I made a huge mistake when I chose your opponent. After being so thoroughly elated, believing he'd finally had a good game, Takabaru didn't take the news lightly. After that, we had to end our training for the day. I guess I need to reconsider who might be best suited to play against him. Definitely not Ima, because Ima's probably been as Ima very much implies, he goes to very, I would say, seedy locations, and probably has done card games for money, to get money for both him and Kako. Gaku's probably done the same. It's like, you have to be stupid to be poor and not know how to play card games, because that way, that's an easy way to gamble and make money, kind of deal, right? Kurata probably knows, because that's also like high life. Hideko's probably also good at it. Your best bet is probably the Zomi. Kyoshika probably doesn't even know anything about poker. She might be super lucky and win by that, but I would say Kyoshika would not be a good opponent because she wouldn't know how to play well. So probably Nozomi, Kyoshika. We're not letting Eito out the cage. Ava wouldn't know about poker, so I guess she could be an opponent if the goal is just to play against anyone. I don't think Shoma would be like, no one would ever want to play with me, so I never bothered. Tsubasa might be good. I don't know about Dotami. Dotami's probably played like online poker games, right? Now then, what to do for today's training? I think it might be important to let him get a proper feel for what it's like to win. They say success leads to improvement after all. Which means I need to find someone Takabaru can actually beat. In that case, I think I know who it has to be. Probably Ava then, because she shouldn't have any idea of poker. Oh, or Kyoshika, like I said. In theory, Kyoshka should not know about poker, but she's probably gonna win through sheer luck. Oh, a game of poker. Count me in. Your enthusiasm is a huge help. Just to be sure, how much experience do you have with poker? There's a non-zero chance that she was an unexpected powerhouse like Moko. To be honest with you, I worship Darby. Can you say that? Can you just straight up say that? Wait, isn't that just copyright? Can you actually fucking say that? Go ahead, Mr. Joester. Holy shit, no way! You can't fucking say that, what the hell? I've always wanted to play her since I saw that one scene. Okay, so there's a chance. If Kyoshka's his opponent, Takamatsu is sure to win. Holy shit, she's gonna win so easy. She watched Army. Go ahead, Mr. Yakashiji. So, I'm playing you today, huh? You sure are. What should we bet? How about our souls? What? Our souls? What the hell, Takumi-sensei? I'm gonna straight up die before I get my rematch with Yugamu.
Hey!
Kyoshka, if you can lay off the manga references, that would be great. He'll take them seriously. Very well. I really wanted to yell, good, like Darby, though. You can't say that. And this is my sword, the Holy Jumanji sword. I told you to put that thing away. And so began their game.
Yeah! Take this! A straight!
Ha! I have a straight too. Does that mean it's a draw?
Wait, no, Kyoshika, that's not right. Those are all face cards and aces. And they're all the same suit. That's a royal flush.
Yep, Kyoshka's too good through sheer luck.
What?
Oh, then I won!
Let's go! Full house! Now I win for sure.
4 aces.
I have a joker.
Oh.
So, I guess I have a full house too?
No, if you use the joker like an ace, you have 4 of a kind.
There you go.
What the hell?
Did I win again?
Kyoshka, I missed you.
Eat this! 1 pair!
Cool, man.
Behold my royal flush.
That is a royal flush. I mean, no matter how you look at it, Takemoto loses, so...
Why did you pick Ava? This is horrible. I can't believe this is happening. Guess you finally realized that Kyoshka has freakishly good luck. Yep. But only for completely worthless things, like this pissant little game. But what a useless trait. Pathetic. I can't even beat Kyoshka. This is the exact opposite of what I was hoping for. I'm scum. I'm trash. I'm a maggot. Did I actually do something again? You have no idea.
Hey!
I'm so sorry, Takamatsu. I chose an even worse opponent than I did yesterday. I couldn't bear to see Takamatsu with his self-confidence so completely shredded. It was a horrible tragedy, like watching a train wreck. I sure hope I can find him a suitable opponent tomorrow. Don't know why I stumbled there. Day 52.
Get be ready.
Thought about it last night in bed. Maybe these one-on-one practice games are the problem. If I could get 4 or so people at the table, he might be able to beat one of them. Maybe he can learn from watching how the others play. Guess I should try to round up a group then.
Yeah.
Is this everybody who's playing? I think you were wise to choose me. I'm worthless at poker as I am at everything else. Come on, Shoma. You don't need to put yourself down like that. That's not why Takumi picked you. Right, Takumi? Yeah. It'd be a lie to say that wasn't part of my criteria, but still. I had a feeling this combination of players wasn't going to make it for a regular game. It bothered me that Takamatsu had become so untalkative after yesterday's loss, but it was time to try a 4-person game.
I'm not sure what cards I should swap out.
Does that mean you actually have a great hand tucked away there, Nozomi?
Oh, not at all. But you must be feeling lucky if you're interrogating me.
Well, maybe I'm secretly a poker genius.
How nice. Well, I'm fully expecting to end up dead last.
Is that so? You have a passive play style, but you know when to fold. That's a good strategy. Honestly, it's not too dissimilar from what the pros do.
Really? She's right. This is a pretty evenly matched game. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, playing like this is a blast.
I guess it is fun.
This game was starting to have a nice, friendly vibe. Wasn't what I set out to accomplish, but it was nice in its own way. Meanwhile, though, Takamado...
forget it. I fold.
Got it.
He's lost his spirit. On paper, it's a good thing that he's gotten over his reckless style of playing, but... Crap, I fell to third place. I never should have messed up like that. I can't believe I came in second. I'm so sorry, everyone. Don't be sorry. That was pure skill. But me coming in first was just a fluke for sure. But dude, that was fun. Let's do it again soon. I'd love it if everyone else could join in next time. Right. I'll make sure to lose next time. The three of them enthusiastically analyzed their game. I guess all that matters is that they had fun. But this was all meant for Takamado, and he looked dead inside. It was like he expected to come in dead last. Takamado, this might not have worked out, but you'll win for sure next time. Sure. Crap, he's completely lost all motivation. I guess getting trounced by Kyoshka really hit him hard. It's no longer a question of who he should play. Maybe I should be more concerned about fixing his mental game before the rematch. I didn't feel any of Takamato's usual overwhelming spirit today. Looks like he's completely given up on the idea that he might win. How's he going to beat anyone, let alone Yugamu in this state? Need to find a way to get him past this. Are we gonna have like an invader battle and he'll get ramped up?
Get be ready.
4 days until the rematch. I haven't improved at all. Anything. Send him back. How do I fix this? I don't really want to do this, but maybe I have to ask him for help. Is it Ima? Oh, Eito. You know what? That makes sense. Every time we've been asking him for help. It's become somewhat of a habit for you to come to me for advice, hasn't it?
Hey!
Yeah, unintentionally. I really don't want to owe him any more than I already do, but can't deny that Eito's advice has been surprisingly helpful. But I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you this time.
Huh?
What? In fact, I have to ask, why did you think I'd be of any use in this situation? It doesn't matter whether Takamado gets tortured or not, does it? Now that he says it, it might be true, but still. There's no turning back now. I was so sure Eito would help me find a way forward, but now I'm at a total loss. I heard everything. Yeah. I might be able to assist you with Takamado. Huh? Really? Is Ava even good with cards? I doubt she even knows the rules. It is clear that Mr. Takamado's mental potential is greatly diminished. I believe what he needs to address that problem, rather than the technical aspects of the game. I see. She has a point. Not bad, Evie. You are far too kind, A.T. Evie? A.T.? We were cage neighbors in the courtyard. We went through some stuff together, and now we bonded. We are BFFs. Yay. Peace and love. Ha. Ha ha. Who came up with that? Because Eito said it in that route. In the coming of age route. During the whole beach trip and like that whole fake transformation, fake brainwashing thing. So is that Eito's phrase and he taught it to Ava? Do we have Ava on that route? I'm actually curious now. Did we have Ava in the coming of age route? No, right? That's Cult of Takumi, coming of age. We did. Did she survive? No, she died. Oh, that's right, because I think Ava and Shoma went out. Yeah, that's right, that's right. But she was alive when Eito was brainwashed. So who taught who the phrase? Anyway, I guess it couldn't hurt to let Ava deal with Takamado. Would you mind seeing what you can do? Leave it to me. I will show you a miracle turnaround. That's how I ended up leaving Ava to take care of Takamado. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried, but I guess I'll just pray things turn out for the best and get some sleep. Day 54.
Get preppy ready.
Morning already. Wonder how Takabato and Ava are doing. I'll go check it on them later. Okay.
I am Ava, your senior drill instructor. From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. The first and last words out of your filthy sewer will be, sir. Do you understand that, maggot?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Bullshit! I cannot hear you! Sound off like you got a pair!
Sir! Yes, sir!
What the fuck is happening? Ava? You are the lowest form of life on Earth. You are not even a human fucking being. You are nothing but an unorganized, grab-astic piece of invader shit. It is my mission to trim all the useless fat from the Special Defense Unit. I will bend you over until I can reach 2 hands up your gaping asshole and clap. Sir, yes, sir. Do you think I'm cute, Private? Do you think I'm funny? Then wipe that disgusting grin off your face. You will not laugh. You will not cry. I pretended not to see what I just saw and left the rec room. What do I know? Maybe this is the kind of rough treatment maybe this kind of rough treatment is exactly what he needs. I guess this is all for Kako's fault, technically, because she was teaching her military quotation training. Or maybe that's just her invader training. Takabato spent the rest of the day getting beaten back into shape by Ava. I felt a bit sorry for him, but if anyone was tough enough to survive this, it was Takabato. I think, anyway. Oh, that's it. Alright, sure, day 55. We have 2 more days left.
Be ready to...
Day 55. That means the rematch with Yugamu's the day after tomorrow.
Huh?
I guess I should see how Takabato is doing.
Next question, Mr. Yakushiji. What cards do we swap when we have this hand? Be a good boy and answer your teacher.
What happened and how can I be in his position?
Huh?
Ava, teacher, your face is real close. Just my face? Not just your face. I can feel them against me. Huh? Her vibe seems way different from yesterday. And even her vibe. Her whole personality. Oh, that's Dolmenic Cognitive Reconstruction Therapy for you.
Huh?
Dolmen, what now? Oops, sorry. The words don't mean anything to you, do they? Simply put, Ava switched to a personality better suited for teaching. Is that even possible? It seems like even Takabado's personality has changed.
Hey.
That's just because he was torn down and built back up again. Marine Corps style. Not bad, Ava. Maybe I should take a page out of your book. Well, do you feel Teacher Ava's sweet lessons making you better? Yes! I've never felt better in my life! Well, as long as this gets results, I guess. I guess we did have the Cult of Takumi route where we had a much better Ava scenario. Now in alluring female instructed mode, Ava coached Takabato late into the night. I was a little worried about whether or not she'd be back to her usual self tomorrow. Her usual self? Wait, what is her usual self anyway? Something's bothering me, but I can't. Too sleepy to think. I wonder if we're gonna have a choice at the end if we choose to break out or not. I think I mentioned something like that, but still.
Be ready.
The rematch between Yugamu and Takabato is finally coming up tomorrow. Now all hope for victory rests with Ava. Better go check in on how those two are managing. There's no way things have escalated and got even more ethically dubious since yesterday, right? We had a whole fucking cult, Takumi. I don't think anything goes past that. Oh. Through an internal process of release and purification, your soul has reached a new stage. Yes, all of my worldly desires and tumultuous emotions are now calm. Indeed, this is the path to enlightenment and serenity. You see how your emotional libido has reached paradise through qualitative collapse. Yes, and I see a light. An orange light. What is this? Oh, Mr. Takumi. I overstimulated his emotional state to the point of destruction. Overstimulated? Is that what was going on yesterday? Yes, the female teacher experience was too much for a healthy delinquent male student. As a result, his impulse for desire was overwritten, and now he's in the ideal state to receive an education. Now all that's left is to drill the necessary techniques into his head at the optimal efficiency rate.
Hey!
I see. This isn't exactly what I was expecting, but I was right about things being pretty wild over here. Teacher, I'm streamlining intuitive action items and synergizing revolutionary scalability. Very good. Continue to use your alpha to kappa your beta all the way to true epsilon. Oh, I am a perfect soldier. I think I'd better just leave them alone. I have no idea if I was right to leave Takamado in Ava's hands, but come what may, the rematch is tomorrow. All we can do now is roll the dice and see what happens. And watch what happens, rather. Bedtime. Day 57. Wouldn't be surprised if we get attacked now.
Okay, be ready.
And so, the day for the rematch was finally upon us. I doubt how much competition Takamado can really provide, but no matter what happens, I need to see how this competition ends. Takamado and Yugamo were already squaring off on a table in the rec room. Ava was right behind Takamado, like a true coach. You actually came to face me. How delightful. Who do you think you're talking to? I never backed down. Looks like he went full circle and came back around to the Takamado we all know and love. Which means I can't say I'm super confident he's going to win. Before we begin, allow me to reaffirm the terms of our agreement. As I mentioned before, as an assassin, I value the importance of a proper contract. When you lose, you'll immediately be my guinea pig to torture without mercy. Yugamo's words caused a shiver to run down my spine. I doubted he was bluffing. Even if Takamado is a friend to him, he won't show any ounce of mercy.
Hey!
Yeah, no shit. You think you're gonna get me to chicken out this late in the game? No, I was merely making sure. Now then, time for a rematch of our poker game. Hold it right there. We ain't playing poker. Huh? We're playing Old Maid. Huh? What in the world are you on about? I didn't take you for a jokester. This is no joke. Gabu, you said it yourself. You said we'd play cards again in 9 days. Oh, that's right. He really did say that. I see. I do remember saying that. In other words, as long as it's a card game, it does not violate your contract. Our contract, you say? You found yourself a nice loophole, haven't you? Very well. I agree to playing Old Maid for our rematch. I see. They use Yugamu's own allegiance to contracts against him. This is Ava's strategy. That must mean they've been secretly practicing Old Maid for the past 3 days. She might have given him the advantage, relatively speaking. But, even with this, can Takamado win? A one-on-one game of Old Maid is a game of pure bluffing and poker faces. Takamoto's likely still pretty bad at both of those things. Damn. Look at him. Determined. Focused. Nothing can falter this man. And so began the game of Old Maid that would determine whether or not Takamado would be tortured. Naturally, the cards in your hand keep depleting unless you have the Old Maid.
What a wonderful game. We both know the Old Maid is in your hand right now. It's do or die. Can you get me to draw it or not? One-on-one Old Maid is quite the thrill.
Enough stating the obvious. Draw a fucking card.
If you dare. Oh, for the love of murder, you're so impatient. We should be savoring this.
Yugamo made a show of hovering his finger between 2 cards. Of course, he was carefully observing Takamato's expression. The lack of any change in his face was honestly shocking to see. Takamado had been so horrible at bluffing before. Was this because of Ava's trading?
You've come a long way for someone who couldn't maintain a poker face to save his life. But unfortunately for you, it won't work on me. This must not be the Old Maid.
Yugamo confidently plucked one of the cards from Takamado, and then revealed the pair of 7s now in his hand.
Honestly, I couldn't read anything from Takemado's face.
This is bad. Mr. Omokage is not looking at his face.
Huh? What else is there to look at?
Probably his hands.
Ava's right. I'm looking at Takemaru's muscles.
My muscles?
Try as you might to hide your expression. There are some involuntary actions that can't be controlled.
That's true. He's an assassin. He would notice those things.
Your tension and emotion appear as minute changes in your facial muscles. I can read them. Thanks to my medical knowledge and professional experience, that is.
He just whipped out a new skill during a kid's game like this is a full-on battle. This doesn't look good. There's no way Takamado could win now.
You should be proud of the fact that you've come far enough to make me use these tactics. And you should lament that you have to fight me with the old maid in your hand.
The number of cards in their hands continued to deplete. Yugamu never drew the old maid even once. At last, Takamado was holding 2 cards, including the old maid, while Yugamu had only a single card remaining.
Oh, if Yugamu doesn't draw the old maid on his next move, it's all over.
No. Unless...
Go on. Take one.
No need to tell me twice. This is the end.
Yugamu smiled, assured of his victory. But his grin went icy the moment he saw which card he drew.
Impossible! The old maid?
Oh, but how? Now I get to pull the trigger. You ready, Yugamu?
Damn.
Takamado grabbed the card without hesitation and slammed it down on the table with his final card. All that remained in Yugamu's grasp was the Joker. Hell yeah, I won! Splendid work, Mr. Takamado. How did you manage to fool me? I was sure I could see pain and unease in your facial muscle when I put my hand on that card. Let me show you why. Takamado showed his other hand, the one he hadn't been using to hold his cards. Blood was flowing down his palm. I see. You hurt yourself at the exact right moment and used that pain to camouflage your reaction. Hoist by your own petard. But that doesn't explain how you managed to draw the right card immediately after. Ha! That was just dumb luck. Dumb luck? After all that? You were just shaking so much that I had overwhelmed you. Anyone who does that is gonna lose in a fight. I see. How fascinating. Well, it was a great game. I accept my defeat. You lost, but your eyes are all still lit up with excitement. It's creeping me the hell out. I just had such a good time with you. A very fulfilling struggle to the death. I feel it deep within my heart. Right, the wound on your hand. Please, let me lavish it with intense treatment. You're seriously creeping me the fuck out, man. What a shock. Takamado actually won. I don't really understand it at all, but I guess this means getting Ava the traded was the right choice. Just when I was feeling satisfied about a job well done. Yeah, this whole time. Cool. An enemy attack, huh? Seems so. It's unacceptable to interrupt a lady as she lounges. Let's finish these cads off quickly so I can continue my reread of Damn Slunk. Oh, so you can say JoJo and Darby, but you can't say Slam Dunk? Good grief. Nobody's taking things seriously anymore. Let's get going, guys. Special Defense Unit, move out. Ow! So, when are we gonna break free from this? We're what? Oh, we're almost on day 60. We're on day 57 right now. Makes me wonder, are we going to actually get to day 100 on this route? God, there's still so much to this game, dude. I don't even have 40 fucking endings yet. It's crazy at how much more I still have left. Working my way, slowly but surely, though. What commanders left?
Ha! What a bunch of worthless wimps!
Takemaru, our breathing is perfectly synced.
Wait, what? This is an odd couple. How do you guys feel about RPF?
I don't know what that is.
Keep your guard up, guys. It's not over until we take out the commander.
Is it Quenzile? Oh, this one. Wait. Isn't this the commander that does the doppelgangers? Didn't we beat this one, or was that the other route? Was that the other route? Was that the cult route? Yes, it was the cult route. That's right. We win. Well, no, because the shapeshifter commander is a guy.
I am Zenta, the paragon of harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here.
I'm just dumb. I don't know what this commander's about. I don't think we've learned yet any timeline still.
My soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Yeah, but I don't know what that fucking means. I don't know who you are. With those final words, something strange happens to Zenta's body. It splintered all over and burst into tiny pieces, disappearing in a plume of smoke.
No way! A no ropes 200-volt double hell double barbed wire barricade double landmine glass crush death match?
No, they just self-destructed.
God, I love Hinako sometimes. Just the dry, like, I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Huh? The hell's that about? Pretty disappointing for a commander.
Well, who cares? We won easily.
The atmosphere of the battlefield had been relaxed until just then. Smoke filled our vision, accompanied by the sound of something hitting the ground at high speed.
What is this?
I have detected another hostile presence. Everybody, look! Over there!
Is it Vishnes?
Such foolish behavior from Zenta.
You, Vishnes.
Vishnes rose with the swirling dust.
I was going to absorb her cryptoglobin as well, but... well, it doesn't amount to any more than a rounding error. But it would be so boring to leave empty-handed after coming all this way.
With a smile, Vishnes slowly turned toward us. The sight was so overwhelmingly intimidating that I froze in place.
Why don't I hunt down and devour 2 or 3 of you for a bit of fun?
Anyone but me, please!
Don't be a pussy! We just gotta fight back.
He's right. We're plenty strong enough right now.
Oh? Are you volunteering to die for me? Then I'll give you what you want.
It happened instantly. I couldn't even see what happened to them, but Takamaru and Yugamu were face down on the ground.
No! No way! This doesn't look good!
What a bore. That was hardly fun at all.
It was horrible. Our mood had done a complete turnaround, and now we were in the depths of hellish despair.
At this rate, we'll all be killed.
Damn it! Not on my watch!
Ooh. That's a good CG. Big fan. I grabbed hold of my weapon again with trembling hands and reflexively ran toward Vishnes.
Takumi, you can't!
Oh, another one wants to commit suicide?
I had no shot of winning, but if I didn't do something, we'd all end up dead. I felt a white-hot pain and heard a scream. That's when I blacked out. Huh. Day 73. Takumi. Wake up, Takumi. This homie? Thank God. You're finally awake. Could you come with me? Everyone's waiting outside. Yo, look who finally decided to wake up. How dare you worry us like that? What happened to me? I thought she... Vishnes. Right, I tried to face off with her, but it went down without a fight.
You don't remember. You beat her.
That's not true. What?
I beat her?
It was a tearjerker reversal. I guess that's what you call fight or flight.
Huh.
Eep, if they published that fight in Jump, it would top the polls. It was legendary.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to worry about that scary lady anymore. You're the best team leader. Huh? I watched everyone react with admiration and relief, but I couldn't really internalize it. I defeated Veshness? Me? That easily? Relax, Mr. Sumino. I made sure she was dead. You resolved a huge problem for us. It's just too bad our hero doesn't remember his deeds. Yep, a gang with a dead boss is destined to fall apart. Now we'll just be killing off the minions. Sounds boring. It's too early to let our guard down, though. Although I do understand the sentiment. Whatever, man. As long as we have an invincible leader, nothing's gonna happen to us. Things are going so well, we'll just be entertaining ourselves until we can go back home. But seriously, what a relief. I guess I really did it. Finally hit me as I saw Nozomi's teary smile. Alright, Mr. Sumino, you've been asleep for quite a number of days. Right, the same issue that happened with the Revive-O-Matic with Lady Donami and myself happened again with you. Are we dead? Really? Exactly how long was I gone? Today's day 73, so you were out for about 2 weeks. Wow, I've been out for a while, but I guess it's a small price to pay. I went to sleep after everyone had congratulated me on my success. My head still felt foggy, but the relief I felt outweighed it. I guess that's how much stress Veshness was causing me day in and day out. I feel like I'll be able to have a pleasant sleep for the first time in a long while. Yeah, we're only at 36 endings, man. We still have 64 more to go. Huh. Morning already. I feel like I'm already back to normal. Maybe it's because I was able to sleep stress-free now that Veshness was dealt with? Now then, what to do today? I don't know. What the fuck do we do? It's all fake anyways.
Hey, Takumi. It's been a while.
Would I come to see him again? It'd be one thing if I needed his advice again. Actually, even at that, I'd prefer not to see him. But somehow I found myself coming here.
You look like you fully recovered. Glad to see you looking so well.
Eito rose to his feet. You knew I was out? Yes, everyone told me. Then I'm sure you've heard things have turned in our favor in terms of the war. That must be disappointing news for someone who despises humanity. Just tried to provoke him, but surprisingly, Eito didn't take the bait. Instead, he yawned disinterestedly. I suppose so. Well, it doesn't mean much to me. I've lost interest in where this fight is going lately. Maybe I'm better suited to relaxing in here. Are you saying that to get us to let our guard down? Not at all. I really couldn't be bothered to care. I have to question why I was used to be so desperate and preoccupied about it even. Indeed, humans are hideous to me, but that's an immutable truth. That's an immutable fact, a natural law. Maybe I've gotten used to it, just like I've gotten used to the boring sights in here. I mean, people get noseblind to even the most foul-smelling foods, right? That was a rather cruel comparison, but it made sense. Well, I suppose even hatred can't last forever. I didn't sense that drive anymore. That wicked hostility that used to be so integral to Eito. That predatory glint in his eyes that used to make me feel like he'd slit my throat in an instant if given the chance was all but gone. You've changed. Maybe this situation here did it to me. Do you mean you reflected on yourself while you've been in solitary? No, like I told you, I rather like it in here. I guess if I had to explain it, I get to live with a certain degree of comfort I've never felt before. Comfort, huh? It's a word that's almost entirely at odds with this true character, but strangely, I felt myself empathizing with Eito. Maybe it was all because of the relief I felt after defeating Veshness. Well, I can't even imagine what it's like to live in a cage, but how do you pass the days here anyway? Suddenly found myself asking him out of interest. Oh, Takumi, don't tell me you're interested in my life now. His eyes suddenly lit up. Damn it, maybe I shouldn't have asked. Well, I suppose if you absolutely insist, I'll tell you. But only because it's you, Takumi. Come on, you don't gotta put it like that. Don't be shy. This is how things work between us. Hey, hold on. Stop acting like we have some kind of special... Here, let let me explain my daily routine. First things first, when I wake up early in the cage, I...
Hey!
Hey, are you even listening? I guess that about covers it. What do you think, Takumi? Life under house arrest doesn't sound so bad, does it? Sounds god-awful. Actually, despite everything, after hearing his lengthy story, that initial reaction of mine had faded. It does have an unexpected kind of appeal, I guess. Somehow I managed to change my mind. How does this even happen? I'm glad to hear you get it. Ugh, that reaction really pisses me off. Then you should try experiencing life in here for yourself. Why would I even do that? You want me to live in there with you? In a single cage together? I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of commitment. But the cage next to me is available. That's right. The cage Ava usually sleeps in is empty. Right. It seems that Ava has started sleeping in Kako's room. Everyone's become so gracious, although their treatment of me remains the same. I didn't know that. Well then, that certainly means that one cage is available. Hello, new neighbor. Oh, I'm positively sick with excitement. Maybe I should create a guide to living under house arrest as the more experienced of the two of us. Hey, I didn't agree to anything just yet. Even though I was repulsed by Eito, for some reason, I couldn't deny the appeal of experiencing life under house arrest. I guess it wouldn't hurt it couldn't hurt just to try it, just for a little bit, or a little while. Then I'd better jump into it while my motivation is high. I'll get ready tonight. Is going in the cage gonna stop our hemo anima, and that's gonna stop the brainwashing because it's not working? Is Eito just lying this whole time?
Get ready, prepare.
Well, Eito's part of our hallucination. He fucking left, so it's not even real. Morning start early under house arrest. The coldness woke me up before the morning announcement could.
Does it feel like a struggle to live like this?
Yes. At first, I was completely taken aback by how difficult it was. But it's funny how people adapt.
Wait, what day is it? Drop something. Day 75. Well, it's only been a day.
I can find some kind of joy in the simple things, like the melancholy of the passing seasons.
The true joy of living under house arrest, you mean?
Yeah. It feels worth experiencing.
He started to neatly sort through the pebbles under his feet.
What the fuck?
When I asked what he was doing, he told me he was going to use them to make jewelry.
Well, first, let's get the CG, for whoever wants it. Who the fuck's an interviewer?
Visitors from the big city buy pieces off of me. Well, I hardly get any money for them, but still.
Are they doing a bit?
Though his smile was bitter, his hands were deft and practiced.
I think they're just doing a bit.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't have my worries. But I chose this life of confinement.
I could see a hint of pride in his countenance as he explained his reasoning.
Come on, Eito. Stop with the weird voiceover. Your pretentious narration is getting to me. Oh, you're no fun. It was so fitting. This is only my first day living like this. Why would you want to make me sound like I'm some seasoned pro? Still, mornings here aren't so bad, are they? It's kind of refreshing, but seeing the smug delight in Eito's face made me regret responding so positively. Decided to keep the rest of my thoughts to myself and laid down inside the cage. Surprisingly, it didn't feel oppressive or cramped. How strange. I told you, not bad at all, right? You'll come to understand what's so nice about it over time. Look forward to it.
Hey!
Yeah. It'd be even better if you were far, far away. Still, time seems to pass slowly here. Ugh, I'm getting sleepy again. 876. Do we get the announcement in here?
Get prepared.
Today's the second day of life in the cage. Even though I had nothing to do, somehow I didn't find myself getting bored. Actually, there's more to do in the cage than I thought. I could get lost in thought or create things in my imagination. This could be the ideal environment for a writer, confined for total concentration. Looks like you're starting to adapt to life here. Let me guess. Right now, you're controlling a character you created in your head, right? How did you... Wait, that's probably a stupid question. You've been down the same road. The real fun begins when you relinquish control over to the characters in your imagination and let them run around on their own. Maybe we should let the people in our brains fight each other. My imaginary guy would never lose to yours. After all, he's got a hyperspeed telekinetic force sword that can break down anything to the subatomic level. Well, I have 2 hyperdimensional shrinking buster launchers that can demolish space itself on my side. 2? That's not fair. You could just dual wield, you know. Okay, then my guy's gonna manifest 2 arms out of his back using his aura. What the fuck are we doing? It's so quiet. Time passes in total comfort here. I get it's like symbolism, but like, what are we actually fucking doing? That day, someone visited my cage as I lived out my new life of confinement. Yeah, is anyone gonna question this?
Ugh. You really went in there voluntarily? Do you feel like a panda? Or a gorilla or something? I'm shocked by what an eccentric weirdo you are.
Watch your mouth, Ima. Here you go, Takumi. I made you lunch.
Well, I mean, they would let us out, right?
Oh, thanks, Kako.
I also made you dessert. Fig and sea cucumber tart.
Gross.
I'll let Ato have that. Just kidding. Thank you.
Still, I can't believe you can stand it in there. I would have dropped out after a day.
I'm surprised myself. Well, home is where you make it, I guess.
Now that I hear myself saying that so casually, I realize it's exactly what Ato would say. I looked at the cage beside me, and sure enough, Ato was smirking.
Yes, I'm so proud to have raised my very own full-fledged cage dweller.
Man, stop acting like I'm your protege. I didn't do this to emulate you.
Are you sure?
It's strange. Maybe it's because you're both in cages.
You want to as well?
But you two kind of resemble each other in a way.
Resemble each other? Me and Ato?
Oh, now that you mention it, I totally see it. They say family look more and more like each other over time.
Ugh, who are you calling family? You're giving me the heebie-jeebies.
How wonderful. I knew getting you into a cage was the right decision. Although I can't really recognize any physical similarities between us, I feel like the part of us that's similar is the shape of our souls.
I don't get it at all. The shape of our souls, huh? There can't be more to what Kako is saying than physical appearance. I'm almost beginning to forget that Ato is a mentally insane deviant. Ignoring the twins and Ato as they abused themselves with the topic, I sulked and laid on the ground. Yeah, whatever happened to letting Gaku live with Kako's prophecy? I'm sure that's on the Kill Nigo route, but still. And so, my life continued in the cage. Day 79. And the days went by. Day 80. Time flowed by effortlessly. Day 87. I heard the school bell. What day is it anyway? I've all but lost all sense of time since I started living in here. Time passes so slowly and comfortably.
Intruder, defend.
The alarm? Under attack. Where's Ato? I'll snap back to cold reality in an instant. I didn't have time for this. I need to get out and fight. Hey, someone, get me out of here. But no one answered my cries. No one showed up to the courtyard. What's going on? Damn it, I need to do something. Is it possible that the enemy caught everyone by surprise and things are so bad they can't come get me? Or maybe it's worse than that. These dark thoughts are making my spiral. How did you get out? Was that the whole goal? To put us in there so you can get out? Hey, Takumi, you seem to be in a panic. Ato, let me out of here, quickly. What's the need? The need? I need to fight, to protect the school, and everyone else. Just then, I realized something strange. Ato had left this cage. How did you get out? You've got it all wrong, Takumi.
I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
What? What are you talking about? I know. You colluded with the invaders to get out. Wrong again. We're not talking about that particular dimension. The important thing here is that the person in the cage couldn't recognize that it was a cage. I don't understand what he's trying to say. I don't understand at all. Right? Yes, just like that. I know you know what's really going on. You can't break out of the cage that truly imprisons you, no matter how much you struggle. That's why it doesn't matter whether you leave that cage or not. The outcome is the same. You said it yourself. Home is where you make it. You need to recognize the cage for what it is. That's the only way you'll find happiness. Eito's words swirled around in my head. My legs grew weak. I didn't have the strength to grip the iron bars. I lost the will to speak. And then the fog started to overtake my mind. That familiar fog. But I have to get out of here. Day 88. I guess it's giving us free time because we don't have any other time to save. You can pause whenever, but still. Huh?
You've been spacing all the way out, dude.
I came to in a familiar classroom. Gaku was eyeing me suspiciously.
Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
I don't remember if I got the CG or not, but hey, here you go, I guess.
Oh no. Well, I guess... I feel like I'm forgetting something important.
It can't be that important if you forgot it.
Yeah. Nothing important. Wait. No. What about the invaders? What happened with the enemy attack? I was in the cage in the courtyard and...
Huh? Enemy attack? What are you even talking about, bro?
What?
I looked around. Just as Gaku had implied, there was nothing but peace all around us in the classroom. Even the scenery outside the window was calm. Did I misunderstand something? But how? There's still 12 days left. You don't look... Yo, you don't look so hot. You good? No. I wasn't good at all. I was in a horrible state. My head ached. I felt a sickness in my chest. Wasn't all either. My stomach was starting to pang painfully. Like something had happened to me. Is the milk you just drank spoiled or something? I have one too. Is that even possible with the school's meal system? I couldn't even respond to Gaku's confused rambling. Not only that, but my stomach pain was rapidly getting worse. I'm gonna go lay down. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Take care, man. Once I finally got to my room, I fell face down in bed. I couldn't even think through the severe pain in my stomach. Is that where Veshna stabbed us? Are we like coming to? I'm so sure there's something I need to be worried about. Right, but my stomach hurts so bad. Day 89. What? The bell? Whole day must have passed while I was suffering. I can't do this. Can't even get up. My stomach hurts so bad. For now, I just need to wait for it to pass. Day 90. Another day wasted. But my stomach pain isn't getting any better. If anything, feels like it's getting worse. I don't have time for this. And no one's even coming to check on me. I didn't think they were that cold. I don't know what's happening. Eito's words raced through my head as I lay in bed. Nothing about my situation changing at all.
What you see is not always the truth. I've always been out here. You're the one who's been living in the cage.
I don't hear the bell anymore. I don't know what time it is, or even where I am right now. Hey, man. The next thing I knew, a wavering ghostly figure was looking down at me in the darkness. His expression seemed vaguely sorrowful.
I see. It's too late for you.
The apparition made of flames gradually faded and disappeared. I could swear I knew him from somewhere, but it felt like I'd forgotten all about him somewhere along the way. I reached my hand out to him, trying to get him to wait. But he was already gone. My consciousness melded into the darkness. And then I had the strangest dream. Day 93. Hey, Dal Shaw. Are we not fighting? Like Takumi specifically? I can skip the battle.
You've done well to hold your ground against Al Shah, the strongest hero of all. But your battle ends here. I resent that things are going according to her plan. But this is the destiny of the battlefield. Prepare yourselves.
This paragon of warfare, Dal Shah. He's in an entirely different league from the other commanders.
What about Takumi?
He's still not waking up.
Oh.
He was impaled right through the stomach. It's a miracle he's still alive.
Can we win this without him?
He lost his marbles, but he was our strongest fighter.
Don't say that! He's...
Okay, time out! This isn't the time for this!
It's do or die. Our backs are to the wall and we don't have a leader.
He should have stabbed me instead. It doesn't matter if I'm gone or not.
I'll take care of Samino. Soldiers, do whatever it takes to defend the school. If this base falls, everyone's going down with it.
Our mission remains unchanged. We will kill the invaders.
Pitiful. Still struggling against me, even though your fate is sealed. But so be it.
Did we try to kill ourselves to try to get out of it?
Let us put an end to this extensive battle.
Everyone is fighting so hard, unable to so much as lift a finger. I just watched the fight unfold. Oh, they're up close. Doesn't matter though, because I skipped the battle, but I don't understand.
So this is it then. I understand your limitations now.
He... de-transformed?
Now do you realize how powerless you are? This form is more than sufficient.
Ugh, I hate to say it, but he's right. Our attacks hardly do anything.
His defense is ironclad.
If only I'd finished preparing my countermeasure.
You mean the poison? Well, there's no telling if it would have worked.
I wish Takumi was okay and here with us.
Weep not. You fought well. Now, let us end this.
How? He wasn't even injured. Huh. No. This can't be. Wasn't this supposed to end in a draw?
Dal Shah, you fought so hard for so long. You should be honored that you were permitted to offer your cryptoglobin to me in death.
You were just waiting for your chance to absorb him, weren't you?
Indeed. He lacked loyalty. Leaving him to his own devices would have been a mistake. After all, I'm already in a position where I must consider what I will do after this battle is over.
Purging the influence of the previous regime, huh? You seem pretty confident you're going to win.
She killed that annoying geezer. In a way, this is an opportunity for us.
Is that what you believe? As you stand before the unparalleled power I've accumulated after absorbing more and more cryptoglobin?
She isn't bluffing. The weight of her strength is completely overwhelming.
Annihilating you would be no challenge. But I shall grant you some reprieve, seeing as your leader is currently out of commission.
Are you just trying to prolong our despair before you kill us? You're pure evil.
Yeah, the devs love that word.
I'll wait for him to recover. You should hurry up. and get him back in fighting form.
With that despair-inducing proclamation, Veshness was gone. Everyone hauled my body into the school with grit teeth. What a horrible nightmare. I want to wake up. Is this really a dream, though? It's all so vivid. My body underwent medical treatment. Everyone was talking as they surrounded me. I couldn't open my mouth despite being fully conscious. Might as well have been bound and restrained. I simply listened in silence.
This means we only have until he wakes up before...
Damn it! Wake up already, Takumi! You're our only hope!
He'll be fine. He should be back any second now.
Fine? Really?
Yes, soon he'll be back in fighting form.
That's not what I mean. Everybody else knows what I'm talking about, right? There's been something off with Takumi for a while now.
Huh.
She ain't wrong. He's been real messed up for a long time now.
Right. He was talking about the dead like they were still with us.
Okay.
Darami and Kyoshika.
Yeah, so we weren't just hallucinating.
It wasn't at all uncommon for him to be on an entirely different page from the rest of us.
Honestly, it was a little eerie.
I saw him trying to talk to the empty cage beside Ava a few times.
He was talking as if Veshness was already defeated, too. Very interesting symptoms.
I don't buy for a second that this was caused by a glitch in the Revive-O-Matic. Something clearly isn't right with him. And how dare you make him fight in that state?
What were we supposed to do then? Even if something isn't right with his perception of reality, he's better than anyone in battle.
Yeah, he was practically demonic on the battlefield.
Right. His presence helped us keep our casualties to a minimum.
But it was kind of painful to watch him like that. I could barely stand it.
Yeah. We talked about this, didn't we? I said I'd do something once I figured out the cause.
You caused it, you son of a bitch!
Takumi.
What? What's going on? I was living in a different reality from everyone else? I knew it. Tadami and Kyoshika really were dead. And Eito wasn't in that cage anymore. Which means the world I've been living in. Day 99.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude. Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
I leapt to my feet and knocked over my chair. No, it's all wrong. This isn't reality. Descending into total panic, I whirled around only to see... Whoa, Sir Takumi, why are you making such a scary face? The dead were talking to me. Kyoshika, who was now staring at me so quizzically, was dead. In reality, she was resting in her grave in the schoolyard. Which means this isn't reality. I dashed out of the classroom, trying to escape the nightmare. That's right. This isn't reality. How did I not realize it? No. I knew, but I'd forgotten somehow. How long have I been stuck in this dream? You're panting like some kind of creep. Are you in heat? Stay away from me. You're not real. I ran even further, trying to shake off the phantoms that weren't meant to be in this world. The hallway just kept going. Endlessly. Eternally. I ran alone.
Looks like you've remembered.
You did this. I knew it. Yes. It all started on day 31, the moment you became aware of the brainwashing. I was forced to take drastic measures to reset your distrust and suspicion of me. By making me hallucinate? Yes, just a little application of the brainwashing device I used on Ava. I triggered a type of autocorrection in your brain to prevent you from becoming any more suspicious. You were meant to live a comfortable life with no sense of danger or stress. There, the serious problems you face are replaced by trivial issues. You no longer had to feel the mental burden of your comrades' deaths or Eito's escape. Is making me believe Veshness was defeated part of this then?
Yeah.
Yes, her presence was such a threat that it created unmanageable stress for you. However, there are also gaps in your memory as you struggle to compensate for the discrepancies with reality. I see, so that's why. Honestly, I should have been frothing with rage knowing he'd tampered with my memories, my reality. But all I could think about was how sorry I was for all my friends. During these hellish 100 days, I was the only one who got to spend the majority of them cozily wrapped in delusion. Pangs of guilt and a sorrowful sense of disconnection flooded my hollow skull. I was supposed to fight with everyone until the end. That was how I vowed to spend my second chance at this life.
Oh.
I truly regret what I've done to you, even if it was all for the sake of protecting humanity. That's why I will present you with the one final option.
Huh?
A final option? Right now, in the real world, the final battle with Feshness is ongoing. Your physical form is fighting, of course, but to be frank with you, the fight is hopeless. Unfortunately, I played every hand I had. Defeat is only a matter of time. You have two choices. I can remove the adjustment to your perception starting now, and your consciousness will return to reality. Of course, all that awaits you there is your inevitable destruction. Or, you can continue to live in this comfortable dream. Wait, if I escape into my dream, won't my death in reality follow? No, you can stretch out your subjective experience in your own consciousness. In other words, even your physical death happens after only a few minutes, you'll be able to dream for many years. If you wanted, you could immerse yourself in a peaceful, happy dream for all eternity. But while I do that, everyone in reality, as I told you, total annihilation after the school falls is now inevitable. Think of this choice as your reward, kind of penance for what I've done to you. As self-serving as they may sound. Oh my fucking god. Okay. With that, Sirei presented me with 2 capsules, one red and one blue. Take the red pill, and you go back to reality where nothing but despair awaits you. You take the blue pill, and you continue to live out your comfortable fantasy.
The choice is yours.
I stared at the 2 colorful pills for hours, or maybe just seconds. And then I made my decision. Take both! Duh! Remember, kid? I shouldn't make that joke. I was gonna say, remember kids, you should always take drugs, but that's not obviously a smart thing to do. Anyway, so return to reality. Fuck you, Sirei. I hate you. Let me return to reality and kill you immediately. Son of a fucking bitch. I took the red pill in my hand. I could come up with dozens of reasons, but in the end, maybe I just couldn't stand the idea of escaping into a tranquil dream alone. I see, so that's your choice. A hellish reality over a peaceful dream. You got it all wrong. The real hell is this dream. I didn't even realize I was in hell here, nor that I was leaving my friends behind in their own hell. Nothing could be worse than that. I see. I respect your final decision. My decision. That's right. It was all I had after losing everything in this indulgent dream. At least I could choose how it ends. I swallowed the pill, and I went back. Thrust right in the middle of inescapable death. Also, that means the mission failed, you stupid fuck. Huh. That's not good. Huh. Oh, here's the CG if you want it. Yeah, Sirei, you stupid fuck. This was your idea, and then you let it get this bad? God, you're a fucking idiot. The school was destroyed, belching black plumes of smoke. The only movement on the battlefield came from the invaders.
Nozomi!
As much as I didn't want to admit it, I could tell from her pale face that her wounds were lethal.
I'm so sorry, Nozomi. I should have come back sooner.
Takumi, you came back to us. The real Takumi. You're back.
She smiled weakly. We were already surrounded by countless invaders.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Thank goodness.
In her final moments, she let out a deep sigh, then she closed her eyes.
Nozomi, everybody, watch over me for just a bit longer. I'll be with all of you soon.
I pointed my blade at the invaders as they drew in closer. I did it so I could fight there in reality until the very last moments of my life. I had no regrets. This was the world I chose to live in, after all. It was the reality I wanted. Jesus Christ, what fucking route was this? Casual route, face reality. I see. Sirei, you stupid fucking idiot! Are you serious? Oh, I'm just gonna brainwash you, it'll totally work out fine. And then the mission failed anyways, you stupid fuck! Are you serious? Gee, let me take out the one fucking person who's supposed to lead the group and perform well on battle by brainwashing him. Smart fucking move. Are you serious? I get his motivations, but you can't be that fucking dumb. Come on, man. The whole point was to make sure the mission was a success, and then you jeopardize it. What an asshole. I chose the blue pill. I couldn't stand the idea of going back to a world with nothing but despair only to die there. There's no guarantee that anything I just learned was even true. I no longer knew what was dream and what was reality. It's all a matter of perception anyway. Maybe Eito had been right. That meant that the dream I chose was worth just as much as reality, right? As I swallowed the pill, my consciousness was enveloped in a gentle fog. Oh. You did well, soldier. Sweet dreams. Fuck you. Oh, please. There we go. Let this pan across. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like this picture is very low res. Either that or it's a very large picture. We're just very zoomed in. Good time to point out that I like the soundtrack of this game. It's not the best, but there are moments like this where like this soundtrack plays. It's just enjoyable. This is like probably one of the better tracks along with the final end song from the main story. A lot of them fit the needs for what they need to do. But personally, besides those few ones, soundtrack's alright. Like I said, they're efficient at what they need to do for the sake of the game. But I would not say that any of them are, you know, fantastic, besides the few. So. Everyone. How delusional we've been. The fact that they all saw it happen too, right? They just watched us be delusional. Wonder if it's gonna zoom out and we see the whole thing at the end. Sakamaru at the end. Yeah, cool.
You've been spacing all the way out, dude. Snap out of it, man. Didn't you get enough sleep last night?
Wait, huh? Why do we all have milk cartons?
Oh, did you forget? This is part of an important ritual.
Ritual?
Miss Shizuhara's joking with you. Don't look so serious.
It's just that someone started drinking one, and for some reason it caught on with the rest of us until we all had one.
I guess that's herd mentality.
Maybe we're infected with zombie bacteria. Finally, I might get the killing game I've been waiting for.
You can't say that because it's true. It's crazy to me how she just drops things like this. And if you haven't gone through the right routes first or not, like you wouldn't even know.
Could you not bring that up while I'm trying to drink?
Fuck! I can't suck out the damn milk stuck in the corner.
You need better lung capacity, like me. Check this out.
Wow. She sucked the carton flat. That's like a trick someone in a battle manga would do.
Irritating dregs that no one can get rid of. I feel a kind of kinship.
That makes sense for you, but I seriously regret drinking this cheap milk.
I will swallow anything you command me to.
Hey, yo. I watched as everyone converse in high spirits with a strange feeling in my heart. Everyone is here. It's an entirely ordinary scene, and yet, felt myself tearing up for some reason.
What's the matter, Takumi?
Huh? Oh no, it's...
You should have some too. Join us.
Eito. He's right. Grabbed the carton and started to sip it like everyone else. Although I had the feeling I was forgetting something important. I suppose it couldn't have been that important if I can't remember it clearly. Right. Doesn't matter anymore than choosing to suck out every last drop of milk. And there's, like I said, we were zoomed in, so that's why the quality was down, but... Huh. Casual route, embrace fantasy. Oh, that's it. I got the achievement, complete all casual routes. So not every route's gonna have a fuck ton of endings. Good to know. Because another thing, if you look at the achievements, the icons for them on Steam, each route has a number tied to it. And I think the max number is 20. 20, I think 20 was the highest I've seen so far. Everything else has been less than that. Like Cult of Takumi has 12, Casual has 9. So I'm assuming the number of routes is 20 routes. I could probably check the credits like I mentioned before, but I didn't bother. I try not to look at them. Avoid spoilers of any kind. So then the only other choice we have on this route is to, destroy Nigo to find out. Then after that, oh, we have to decide to kill Ava. And then we kill Tsubasa. And then here is Nozomi's secret, which we did. And then at some point, we have to choose to reveal our secret, right? Which we still have to say no on. Yeah, we still have to go pretty far back. But yes, we are done for now. What a fucking wild-ass route. Sirei's dumb as fuck, man. Fucking hate that guy. But there you have it, YouTube. There's the casual route. Only 2 endings to it, but fuck me, I guess. So we'll go back, which means destroying Nigo is an entirely different route. It's not the casual route, so makes me wonder what that's going to be then. Well, we'll find that out next time, so YouTube, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, but until then, goodbye.